What up, what up, what up? You know the vibe. It's your boy Dice the Hood Guard, and we here with the first episode of the gas station. I got some special people with me. You know, we gonna have a wonderful time. You come fuel up on your gossip. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go around the room real quick. Let me let my co-host introduce herself.
You already know it's your boy Mo Bucks. We here to stay, man. We run fashion. We run the sneaker world. You know, we here to conquer a lot of things. So we here to stay, man. It's an honor to be here for sure.
And I got somebody special over there on the ones and twos. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Yo, you already know. I had to be in the building. DJ Simply 201 at DJ Simply 201 on all platforms. Special guest in the building. First time around the fucking gas station. Yo, I hope y'all ready to pull the fuck up.
Hey, yo, listen, man. We got a special guest in the building, right? If you don't know him, by the time this interview's over, you're gonna know him. He's grandfathered in by some of the best hip-hop artists you ever heard in your life. That's just some of it. You know, his family done big things, doing big things. He's doing big things. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only iNTeLL, the iNTeLL.
Yes, sir. Right? Yes, sir. Let's get it.
I just want to say, it's an honor, a true fucking honor to be the guest that y'all selected for the first episode. Like, that's some big shit. So thank you, brother.
We had to set it off right, you heard? It's only right. We go, you know what I mean? We go with the Canes. You know, so, you know, we here Sunday night. It's a beautiful feeling. How's your week? How's your week been so far?
Oh man, the week has been pretty smooth. You know, working. Put some music out not too long ago. That's doing well. You know, I was in the studio a lot, so I made some money, and I'm about to fly out to Miami for Miami Music Week. So I really needed to make that money. So you know, everything is aligned in the way that it needs to really allow me to do my thing.
For sure. You working on a project, anything specifically right now at this moment?
So I'm at any given moment, I'm always working on multiple shit, to be honest with you. I know that sounds like some braggadocious shit, but
nah, that's what you gotta do.
I had to slow myself down to really like pace things out. Otherwise,
that's definitely the right way to do it. So you know you're doing the right thing.
It was getting crazy. I was burning myself out. So this joint I just put out called Shoot the Glass, which is me rapping from the perspective of someone in the Die Hard universe. I don't know if y'all know about the Die Hard film franchise. I grew up on that. It's my favorite shit. And
shout out Bruce Willis.
Shout out to Bruce Willis. God, Bruce for real. But I put that out on March 6th, but I was working on that last year. You know, so, and then right now I'm working on something called Rap is Art 2, which is a sequel to an EP I put out in 2016 when I was just getting started. And somebody I saw on Reddit was like, yo, this project changed my life. I was like, wow, from 2016? They was digging.
Wow,
so,
yeah, they was definitely
and that inspired me, you know, because I had a batch of songs. I was like, all right, this batch of songs, this is dough. I'm gonna bake it into the cake that is Rap is Art 2. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on a project with this producer from France called Kayo Itachi. Shout out to Kayo Itachi. And so we cooking that up. So it's a couple of things in the chamber right now.
For sure. That's great to hear. And I know we got something going on with Puff Social.
Oh yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's in the works. Y'all gotta stay tuned for that, man.
Absolutely, because I'm a filmmaker too, so I try to express both sides, the music and the film. So when they collide, it's incredible for me. And you know, when people see my acting abilities and they, you know, they want to give me a shot, I appreciate that. So you know what I mean? Shout out to Puff Social and look out for Z. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Shout out to the team, man.
Tune in, you heard? If you ain't following iNTeLL, make sure you get on it and tune in. Yeah, so, you know, your father being who he was, because, you know, if some of y'all don't know, this is the son of U-God, one of the founders of the Wu-Tang Clan member, you know what I mean, the Wu-Tang group and all that. So, how was your upbringing with, you know, your father being who he was at that time, accomplishing his goals and his music? Did that feed your fuel to be an artist? Did you find out you was an artist later? How did that come about?
Great question.
Yes. So it was interesting, right? Because as I'm the age that I was when he was doing what he was doing, and then when they got on and stuff like that, I wasn't at the age where I was a consumer of music actively. You know, I was very young.
You were younger.
A passive listener. You know, whatever was put in front of me.
Absorbing a little bit of that as you're growing.
Absorbing some of the greatness.
Absolutely. Like my mother had, you know, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill on rotation. So like that was the first album that I truly remember like hearing and remembering and stuff like that. And you know, that has great significance to me, and I'll touch on that later. But I remember they was at the Grammys, and my mother, we was watching it at home, and my mother was like, you know, trying to express to me what was happening, but I was too young to really get it. As far as how his path affected me, it was like, you know, I didn't get the time that I really felt like I should have gotten, you know, or that every, you know, young man needs with their father.
100%.
You know, because he was off building the fucking empire. It's like, you got to decide, like, you know, do I be the family man or do I build the empire? Because you can't necessarily
so
do.
it's pretty much
do
a moving
both.
accordingly. You know, if he was moving that way, you had to kind of shift to move that way. That's, you know, a different experience.
Correct. Like,
Sure.
I didn't know what I was missing at the time, so I wasn't complaining. You know, my childhood, I'm not gonna say like it was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a wonderful childhood, but looking back and that now being a father and knowing like, oh, I had like the time with my kids is priceless. You know what I'm saying? But if opportunity arises to secure something for their future,
you got to do it.
I got to do it.
I feel the same way.
And sacrifice, and, you know, sacrifice that time.
Kids
So
first.
I realized the time that he sacrificed to build what he built, which is one of the greatest things ever built, and he's one of the greatest writers within that group. So
without a doubt.
it don't make me feel any type of way that he wasn't around as much as I feel like he should have been, because eventually I grew up to be an ill nigga anyway.
And you,
know?
100%. And you looking at it from a certain aspect.
Word.
You know what I mean? But he touched on something very important. If you got kids, make sure you there for them. Make sure you spend time with them, because it's important. Like, I got 3 kids. I coach a first grade recreation basketball team, and I coach my daughter's 3rd and 4th girl team. And I do whatever I can to be there for my daughters and my son, because my father wasn't there for me and my brothers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's very, very important.
So, you know, he was there when he could be, and I appreciated that time, and I absorbed that time, and, you know, we had our phone calls and stuff, but it eventually just got to a point where, you know, I became a young man. I became, you know, arrogant, and, you know, going through that young angsty shit that you go through, and I was like, you know,
I'm a grown man.
Like, when I really wasn't a grown man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I still got growing to do, but you know, then he released his book, you know what I'm saying, Raw, which is available now, and y'all should go check that out. It's a great fucking book, great read. You know, if you want to learn about him, if you want to learn about the Wu, it's in Barnes and Noble. It's in any bookstore, but you know, you can order it on Amazon.
We'll definitely make sure we put the link in.
I appreciate that.
Below.
I appreciate that. Yeah, this is real professional. This is real professional.
That's right.
But once I read that book, it allowed me to let go a lot of what I was holding on to. You know what I'm saying? As a young man, and have the perspective of like, okay, I understand him more. So, you know, he is who he is. You know, he's a great man. It's an honor to be his son. You know, my mother did what she did. You know, she's a great woman. She single mom, raised 2 kids. Like,
shout out to her. You heard? Shout out to you, mom.
Shout out to all the mothers out there.
Shout out to all the moms, man, that doing their work.
Being the son of a legend is, at least my run of it was difficult. You know what I mean? I am not speaking for all sons of legends. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Chris Rivers had a different experience than I had. I'm pretty sure Diddy's kids is having a different experience.
Heard that.
Some things money can't buy, but
Heard
you know,
that.
but it
That's
is.
a
But
fact.
I will say, you know, all of us are a part of something small. You know what I mean? It's not many, because like the collective of what we collectively consider legends is small. So their offspring is even less of that. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are doctors and lawyers. Not everyone chooses to do entertainment like the family business.
Correct.
Right.
And then so that makes it even smaller, you know? So we all have a unique experience, man.
Definitely. That was great. That was a great topic, man. So, have you read something on Instagram or a comment recently that you was like, what the fuck they talking about? You know, like, it could be with anything. Like, it could be with you, your music, or just something you saying, fake news. You know what I mean? Give me a social media moment that you was like, yo, what the fuck?
Just recently you saying it?
Anything.
It's crazy because I did recently have a moment. It's not like that, but I'm gonna think of a moment like that, and then attach it to the other moment. Cause a lot of the stuff I be seeing on Instagram that really be bothering me is like certain memes that make it like, it's just like this new Gen Z shit. You know what I mean? Cause I look beautiful and I look young, but I'm really a millennial. You know what I'm saying? So I have a different set of like.
Yeah, we look good. We still look good.
You know what I'm saying? Because people be like, "Oh,
he's
he's Gen Z." I'm like, "Nah, I'm millennial." But so when I see stuff that's like Gen Z in terms of like relationship shit, you know, I'd be like, "Whoa, that's not how I came up." You know, but what really shocked me, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, since we here, we talking about it. What really shocked me,
Talk about it,
was
baby.
fucking Lotto's new trailer for her album rollout, bro. Like, that shit blowing my mind, bro. Because it's nothing wrong with, you know, a woman being pregnant and you know, new life and congratulations to all that. But like, I don't understand women celebrating that without the solid foundation, at least the solid foundation, or what my perception of a solid foundation is, again, because I'm, you know, from a different era.
Facts.
Yeah.
Of it, you know, go get that person that you gonna birth his child to put a ring on your finger. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's not necessarily like the traditional patriarchy ring on the finger, like some sort of like, this is our union, this is our household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or also, like, just think about it beforehand before you start using it to combine with your art, because that's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the way, just the way she's going about it made me go like, what is this?
I feel like that happens a lot, right? Where people promote certain things or certain, you know, shit going on in their life, like having a baby with somebody, and then 4 or 5 months later, it's over.
That
You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't
That's the worst
together.
part.
The dude ain't raising a kid, or they don't even see. Oh, I'm sending the money. That's cool, but money don't buy love. You heard? They don't buy happiness.
That
It
unity.
really
feel
don't.
me?
And
Yeah.
if it was a situation where like this was his and her first child, then I would be like, oh, that's fire. That's fire.
Right, like they
That-
conquering something
you know
that
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying?
people ain't doing, you know?
But
It's like,
if you got whatever in the background claiming this is how you treat your family before this, that's not gonna look good upon whatever you trying to do moving forward with your marketing.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I just feel like if it would be iller, in my opinion, if she just act like she wasn't pregnant. But she's clearly fucking pregnant. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got
Just
it.
start
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
up
Hey, yo,
and,
now that we
and
don't-
then like
Boy,
when people say like, "Yo, you pregnant?" Be like, "That's rude." Next question. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like,
Hey, yo, since we
that
on
would
that
get
topic.
way more reclicks and
Yeah,
reposts. I mean,
since we
but
on
that's
that
just-
I
topic,
agree
bro.
with that absolutely.
T.I.
No.
Look how we got his family.
Oh yeah, it's
What you
getting crazy.
think? That's. I mean, he got the foundation. His sons is following his footsteps.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah, as far
greatness.
as
I
family
feel like,
unity? Yeah.
You know, that's
He did the
different
thing. He
than
did the thing.
it's greatness.
Yeah, it's greatness.
So shout out to T.I. and him and what he's doing with his
Like-
family and with his kids, and you know.
The Harris
been
line probably
greatness.
go for 1,000 years. It's
100%.
some lines that's not gonna be around 1,000 years from now, and there's some lines that's gonna be around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Make sure you build longevity for your family, you heard?
Yeah,
for your
definitely.
kids, you know, for your wife, whatever it is that you into invest, you know what I mean? Build that longevity, man.
and it's more than just financial. You gotta build the spiritual longevity as well.
Yes.
You feel me? That's very important.
And also build those bridges. You build those bridges, try not to burn them, and you move from there, you know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
man. Burning bridges is that definitely a bad way to go about, you know?
That's a fact.
Later on in life, you're going to appreciate having that connection. You know, you fall off that bridge later on, you can't.
And you never know when that person can help you. So you don't want to burn that bridge, you heard?
You're gonna burn yourself or drown.
That's a fact.
That's a
and the
fact.
shark's gonna get you, you heard? Let's
That
get
ass
it.
right up.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
I think we gotta fuel up,
I
you
think
heard?
You got to fuel up, man.
Oh,
The
yeah,
gas
yeah,
station
yeah.
gotta
That's
get
a
Shout out to
filled up.
y'all
Yeah, man.
for this blue agave homemade,
Yo, the gas, you heard?
incredible. Like, it don't even look like it's from here.
No.
And I love that.
Hey, yo.
It don't look like you could get it nowhere.
Right, it's
and I
like-
love that.
That's a fact. Hey yo,
It's
shout out my neighbor Dan, Red Wine Q. Go check them out. They got a barbecue smokehouse, and my man does wine and liquor and all that. So I be getting the bottles, you know, real organic, real liquor, real top shelf. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's fuel up real quick, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got
This
you.
is an incredible set, by the way.
Appreciate you.
I've been on some podcast sets where it's just, you know, somebody's iPhone and one light to incredible productions. And I must say,
Facts.
this is definitely one of the top tier productions I've ever been a part of.
Big shout out to Big Mouth
Yeah.
Studio, man.
You know what?
James.
This is nice.
For making this happen.
Yo, Mo,
you know?
can you pass this to something? Hey, yo,
absolutely.
That'd be the right
We're gonna
move.
take that. We're gonna take that into consideration. We said, but look, I want to give a special shout out to Big Mouth Studios. He got a lot of stuff going on here. He got a bunch of podcasts coming out of here.
Making
If
this
you need a
possible for us, you know?
podcast, holla at him. Beautiful rates. If you are trying to sponsor any of the shows, holla at us, and we can figure that out too. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna fuel up here and toast to greatness. You heard?
To greatness,
man.
To greatness.
And with that being said, you know, we looking like greatness too. We looking like $1 million. I'm gonna let Mo take us into that little fashion segment real quick. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I definitely got to speak a little bit of fashion. You know, fashion right now, the way it's going is it's taken a big change for a lot of people that weren't used to wearing like skinny jeans and going into like baggy. You know, it's a big transition for a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of that
so
skinny jeans still, and they got the flares, and you know what I mean.
A little bit of versatility. So, you know, what's your opinion on as far as fashion? What's your thoughts?
What's your go-to? I see you got the Da Vinci,
yeah,
you dripping.
out
You heard your
so-
legs is flamed up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you, brother. I mean, you know, they say when in Rome, like you, the first time I met you, was fly as fuck. So I was like, okay,
Appreciate
everything
you.
he do is fly as fuck. You know what I mean? I've never seen you not fly. So I knew this production was
Let's
gonna be
go.
at a high level
hey yo,
of fashion.
real
so I had to
quick,
come
shout out
correct.
Fizz by Mo. He be keeping me fly. You heard?
Appreciate that.
Check out Sneaker Hub,
We gotta
3911 Union
tap in.
City.
We gotta tap in.
Definitely.
So I was like, all right, I gotta
Yes,
come.
sir.
I gotta come correct. I was thinking like just second generation Wu hoodie, but I was like, nah, like camera's gonna be crispy. Let me try my hardest.
Nah, absolutely, you're doing it.
And as far as fashion, like I wasn't really privy to it. You know what I'm saying? Most of my run because you know it was hard to acquire. You know, and then my taste was different. You know what I mean? Like I like comfort. I'm a comfortable nigga. I like to be comfortable, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
just now or like within the last 5 years, I say comfort and high fashion are making that cross. You know what I mean? Because before that, if you kind of get dipped, you're gonna be uncomfortable and you have to accept that. Like red bottoms is fucking uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
Word.
It just have-
very,
have-
It be the
uncomfortable,
expensive
right?
shit that's uncomfortable. Like, damn,
this-
I'm walking on wood on this
Those
shit.
things on.
This jacket is fly, but I'm freezing. You know what I'm saying? or outside it's cold as shit, but I look good. So it's like you still gotta make those sacrifices. Which I'm more mature now, so I am okay with making those sacrifices to look good because I know everything lives on the internet forever. You want to make sure you look good, and these are things that my father would say to me too as a local youth. Like, yo, no matter what, make sure you got a haircut, make sure you smell good, and make sure you look good, and with that you can rule the world. So
a
you know, I was
fact.
like, I bet. Then that's my foundation, and my grandmother's too. She'd be like, make sure you smell good, baby. If you know what I mean, the ladies
Right,
don't
you
want to
never know.
smell it.
You
The
gotta
ladies
listen to
don't want to
grandma.
smell it,
Gotta.
man. You know what I mean? If you smell it, you're not
Smelling
gonna
good is
get.
a must,
You're not
man.
gonna get them, baby.
You
So-
gotta listen to grandma. She know
real.
exactly what she got
For real.
the experience for the, you know what I mean?
Rest in
10
peace, Nana. Nana ain't raised no bitch.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Nana.
But as far as my thoughts on fashion currently, I feel like in New York, ASAP Rocky is my North Star. Like he's a jiggy nigga. He's been into fashion.
we fuck with ASAP.
I agree
And
with
it's just
A$AP
as
Rocky,
his
definitely.
fashion sense is just as good as his music. And he got Rihanna as his wife, so like clearly she think he's fly. So he's checking all the boxes. Now I can't get access to the shit he gets access to, but I could be like, all right, this is what's in season.
Hey, yo,
or in
ASAP, make
style.
sure you
Yeah,
get Intel some.
Yeah,
Yo,
tap in with Intel.
yeah,
ASAP.
come on, man.
Come on,
Tap
man.
in,
Get into the
ASAP, tap in
universe.
ASAP.
Yeah,
So
let's
I'm about
go.
ASAP, tap in
Yeah,
ASAP.
you know?
That'd be I'll model.
We gonna make that bridge here on gas on the gas station.
He gonna have his own fashion house at some point. He gonna be looking
that's a
for
fact.
young models. So
That's
I'm
what
like,
he
yo,
do.
I'll model.
That's dope.
But I just, for me personally, I still look to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to catch a flight. I'm pulling up in a hoodie and maybe just some sweats. But when I land, I'm gonna turn up. And as far as what everyone else is wearing, it's like, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? If you make it look good, you make it look good.
Yeah. It's a
That's-
fact. If you look good, you feel good. I mean, that's
That's a good point
It's a big
too.
purpose.
Because a lot of people think you gotta wear name brand shit to be somebody or be known.
confident
or,
kills that.
Bro,
Your
like,
confident kills anything you're wearing.
You could wear a
You know?
white
You
tee,
could wear a
nice
white
fitted,
tee.
some jeans. You know what I mean? You could get your shoes customized by my man NYC. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to
Shout out to
NYC,
NYC.
man.
Wow,
I'm about
man.
to test
Custom.
I'm testing that confidence shit in Miami because I love warm weather and I'm looking forward to that. So it's tank tops and shorts every day. Like, what's up?
yeah, that's a fact.
What's up?
If you ever need some custom graffiti merch or whatever, my man NYC, he's a fire graffiti artist. He's just great creative.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We could collab on some merch, you know what I'm saying? And get this money together.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
That's a big way of always growing, having different partnerships and doing different collaborations with people.
Especially with dope
get their names
designs.
out and get your name out. It's, goes hand in hand. You're helping him, he's helping you.
And there's
Ain't
no
wrong.
such thing as whack because there's a market for everybody.
Right.
Word, you gotta
Just-
find it.
Yeah, just how there's
definitely
music
one.
for everybody. Certain artists I don't vibe with, certain artists I do vibe with, but the artists I vibe with, you might not vibe with. You know what I'm saying? So it's something for everybody. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Okay, so let's do a little flashback.
Okay.
So, one of my favorite movies, and I got my brothers here. My brother, shout out Duffel Bag, shout out Dean. One of my favorite movies is Juice. Okay, Tupac, his role excellent. Everybody's role was excellent. Q, everybody. That's one of my picks, like go to when I have a flashback and I'm like, damn, I want to see some old shit, or like Friday. What's your go to?
Classics.
Yeah, what's your go to for a movie or a certain record that takes you back to a certain place or makes you feel a certain way? What's that for you?
I'm gonna pick movie.
Okay.
I mentioned it earlier, but my favorite movie is Die Hard. With Bruce Willis. Shout out to Bruce Willis. So, and I grew up watching that movie, and when I grew up watching it, they used to play rated R movies on regular TV and not edit it. You know what I mean? So like I got the full like
The whole
like
shit.
blood and gore and all that, right?
Is there a particular one that sticks out to you, iNTeLL? Because there was a lot of diehards.
You right.
I love the Samuel L. Jackson. I'm gonna go with Samuel L.
I've seen them all.
Die Hard New
Samuel
York.
Jackson.
And that Die Hard with a Vengeance, that is my favorite because Bruce Willis and Samuel, that combination. And that movie, as you going back to your point, it just brings me back to a time in New York when New York was New York.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Tell me that
Brings
feeling.
me back to a time in New York when New York was New York. That's a hook. Anyway,
Hey.
so I put that
We're
on,
going to the studio after this.
and that just makes me. It just brings me that nostalgia of from a simpler time. Cause New York right now don't really feel or look like New York. You know what I'm saying? And as a New Yorker, I be struggling with my New Yorkness, and I be like, yo, I'm about to like fucking leave here and tell people I'm from fucking Tanzania. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, New York and New York
I am from
right now.
Tanzania. You cannot tell me I am not. You know, so I just create a fucking accent. They'd be like, oh yeah, I believe.
I believe him.
Like,
Yeah.
but I'd be like,
Drive
nah, it's authentic all the time. So I gotta fucking find a way to fall in love with New York again. And Die Hard with a Vengeance makes me fall in love with New York every fucking time. It also reminds me of like why I love film and being a filmmaker.
Yeah,
right?
you touched down on that. You're a filmmaker.
Bro, when they blow shit up, when they blew shit up in the 90s, they blew shit up. It wasn't CGI. I feel like an explosion blows shit up again. Can
Get
we
that real feeling,
I mean, like,
right?
Can we bring bombs and explosives back, please?
I'm talking crazy. I'm talking crazy. We about to go in World War
need
III.
that.
I'm talking crazy. Leave that
Give
in.
it crack.
Leave that in. But I gotta put an asterisk on that because we about to go into World War III.
down with
Filmmaking
that.
in film. # in film blow shit up again.
Filmmaking.
Yeah, I corrected it.
Let's go. That's what I'm
I
talking
corrected
about.
it. Because motherfuckers don't know how to correct they shit. Timothy Chalamet fucked this shit up. He don't know how to correct it. LaRussell fucked this shit up. He don't know how to correct it. You gotta be able to speak freely, but no, when you say some fuck shit, you gotta go
it.
back
Yes,
and
sir.
correct that shit. And if the people editing are righteous, they gonna let it all rock.
Let
you know
it
what
rock,
I'm saying?
baby.
So, because if you just say some dumb shit and be like, oh, I said some dumb shit, I hope they don't know, nigga, they gonna see it. It's the internet. The fuck? So yeah, filmmaking, blow shit up again. But
Facts.
as far as the real world, stop blowing shit up.
we need
What the
some
fuck? Stop blowing shit up.
Some real
Hashtag
shit.
stop blowing shit up.
Hey yo,
Trump.
hashtag unity. Let's
Hashtag
get
unity,
together, man.
peace, and
Let's go.
love forever.
Yes.
Like that's what mad motherfuckers. Well, we going. I'm sorry. I'm getting right. I'm getting Martin.
That's all right.
I'm getting
That's-
Martin
listen,
and Malcolm.
that's a great
the
topic,
The
though.
tequila is making me get Martin
Let's
and
go,
Malcolm.
man.
It's doing
Let's
its job.
wild,
It's doing its
son.
job.
Civil
that
rights
out.
tequila, bro.
Yo, listen, no matter where you from, man, be kind, bro. Fuck all that shit, man.
you hear
Hold
that?
the door for the person coming behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be kind. You don't know what they going through. You heard? Like, there was times where I was mean or asshole to a certain person. I don't know what they going through. You feel me? Like, but no matter where the fuck you from, be kind, bro. And all that other shit, leave that shit outside. You heard? Let's get it. So,
Big facts to that.
yeah, you feel me? Like, we might have to fuel up again, man. This is getting a great conversation right
Let's
here.
do it.
man.
Let's run it back.
What's that bottle at?
give me one more question before the next fuel up. I need some time because we had before the cameras was rolling.
Let's go, man. Let's see.
I'm
All
feeling
right,
it now. I'm feeling it.
I got you.
I can feel it in the air.
So you know we had to do a little homework and all that. I got a question for you.
Okay.
I just need to know if it's true. You know, is it gossip? You know, like So I heard that your grandmother was robbed by Mike Tyson. Back in, your father was like 8 years old. So, I'm doing my homework. And I don't know if you know it's true. If you heard it from Nona's mouth.
It's absolutely true. I mean, I wasn't there.
Damn, Mike Tyson. What the fuck, nigga?
I wasn't. It's absolutely true, but I wasn't there. But here's why I feel like it's absolutely true. I asked my father about it. He told me exactly this. He tells me the same story every time. When somebody tell you the same story every time, that's how can
Facts.
someone lie that precise?
Yeah.
Right? I asked my grandmother about it. She told me the same story every time, right? Neither one of them are like, they feel they are 99% it was Mike Tyson, but none of them was like, I know for an absolute fact, right? then Mike Tyson himself was asked about it, and he was like, you know,
I seen that interview.
Like, you know, if I did that, then I didn't have a lot of money then, so, you know, that means I was hungry and I needed it, so I took it, but I have money now, so I'm sorry, and if I'm sorry now, then I can make up for it, so tell his mother to and I appreciate that he said he's a real ass nigga. You know what I mean? Real ass nigga. So
how you did that?
Go, man. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because I've seen that video so many motherfucking times. Because bro, shit be wild for me, right? This is some like son of a legend shit or son of a celebrity shit, right? Like my father will tell me something growing up because I heard that story years ago. Then as a fan, or as not a fan, but as a watcher of Vlad, I see this nigga Mike Tyson talking about some shit my father told me when I was 11.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me
insane.
as a like, then it's like, oh, you God's son, but then I'm a fan of hip hop. So it's like sometimes it's duality, and it's not always like, oh, I'm one person. I'm still trying to find that one person, right? But that was wild to me. So I watched that video a lot of times, and Mike is a sport about impressions because he ain't beat the shit out of Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? He ain't beat the shit out of Jamie Foxx, so he ain't gonna beat me. But Mike, my grandmother's still with us. She's 75. So what's up, nigga? I need some earrings at the house.
Yeah,
nigga.
we gonna come. Hey, yo, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring iNTeLL to ringside. We gonna come set up a little meeting. We gonna see you over there.
But because Mike didn't say like, yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about, that never happened, I believe that, it absolutely happened. I believe that it absolutely happened because why not? He was that young, knocking out grown ass men. He could, he could take whatever he wanted. I would have been scared of that nigga. I'm scared of
like
that nigga.
Debo.
I ain't scared of nobody. Well, I ain't
He
scared
was
of
like
nobody.
Debo.
But if Mike Tyson was in the room, I would be sitting different.
But you know what? When he started talking, I might start laughing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's funny and he's more peaceful now.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mike Tyson because he's still he's doing these exhibition joints, and it may not be the most entertaining boxing, it may not be a back in the day great fight that we used to, but I support our OGs and our legends getting the bag.
Yeah, right. Trying to do.
You feel me? If no one is providing you the bag and you still got all these mouths to feed, even more mouths to feed because now you got grandkids and shit, like. I support our OGs getting the bag, so yeah.
And the bag they was getting in their time wasn't the same bag that these boxers are getting now. So
correct.
By the time you're done doing your career, you might not even have that bag no more if you didn't do something with the money, which is very important. Like save money, try to invest in what when you're getting money, invest into something.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna pay in the long run. That's
a fact.
It's a good way of managing your money. Definitely invest into something.
Financial literacy, man. It's important. It's crucial. We got to teach the babies financial literacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Anybody could go and do a quick Google search if you really getting, even if you got $1,000, even if you got $1, in your pocket, make sure treat that dollar as if it was $1 billion. How would you
So
go about it?
It's not good to take it to the strip club?
$1, my nigga?
A couple dollars, you know what I mean?
We need a couple.
Do we got a couple that we got, in reserve for that, or are we just being too responsible for that?
I only been to the strip clubs. I'm not in the strip clubs. I've only been 3 times, right? I want to own one, right? Because I was the last time I was in there, I was just like, these
Let's tap on this.
making a lot
I want to own one too.
money.
I want to own one too and interview all the.
But I do know that
Interview all the women.
all the employees.
the first time I went to strip club, I ain't have no money and I was clown. So I was like, oh, that's lesson number 1. Don't go in strip club if you ain't got no money. So you can't walk in with $1. They ain't gonna let you in.
Hey, I got $1. Can I get in?
More expensive
Hey, yo,
to
listen.
go in than expend it.
So I'm on your wave. Like, I'm not against the women working there to get their bread, because I'm not against anybody getting their bread, but I
Right.
feel like I'm the type of nigga that, unless I'm performing or getting paid to be there, like, I can't just sit there, you know what I'm saying, and give dollars. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not me.
I gotta be stupid up.
Yeah.
I gotta be like my kids is up to where my kids ain't gonna worry about no money.
I feel like it gotta
right?
be a reason for me.
Right, and then maybe I could, because you're really funding strangers. You're funding strangers' careers. If you
Facts.
think about it, like you would never go to an open mic and put $1,000 in every artist's pocket
Facts.
that does they poetry or they rap.
Facts.
So why the fuck are you going to strip club and funding these dancers' careers? That shit don't make no sense to
You
me.
can fund your
Don't make
own
no
shit.
sense.
You can fund your own shit, right?
Support your homie's brand or something,
But
like.
it's entertaining. I get it. I
Facts.
fucking
Facts.
get it. And the women are
Entertainment.
beautiful,
Yeah.
right? And the women that really be doing a pole shit,
That's a
it's
fact.
acrobatic, it's gymnastics, like it's a little, it's the nasty Olympics.
And
what I'm saying? It's the nasty.
yeah, that's a fact. That's the nasty
Right?
Olympics.
So I'll blow a bag at the nasty Olympics, but I gotta be up. I'm talking private jet up. I'm talking me and my
That's a
homies
fact.
on the PJ
And
up.
you know what? They smart in there. Them women, some of them, a lot of niggas be like, yeah, I'm going to strip club, bitches is hoes. Bro, a lot of them bitches got families. They taking your bread, making you think that they gonna sleep with you or whatever it is, and you just there wasting bread.
A lot of them don't fuck. They not fucking.
It's
They
not
not
that.
fucking.
Yeah,
you
you
think
spend all
they
your money,
fucking? But here's the thing. I want to fuck. Here's the thing. I want to fuck. So that's why another reason I don't go to strip club. I don't go to strip club because I'm like, we dry humping. I'm giving you $100 to dry hump. Fuck that.
What going on
fuck
here?
that. And then it's crazy because if I can fuck, then I know other niggas can fuck, and then I don't want to fuck.
Exactly.
Then I don't want to
Hey.
fuck. So I'd rather just talk to the librarian. Let me go bag this librarian bitch that ain't, you know what I mean? Her shit tight. I'm about to open it up. You know what I mean? Like a fucking book, like Harry Potter, bitch. We about to Havana Kedavra right now, pussy, bitch. Like,
Let's fuel it up.
That's
Hey,
a
yo,
fact.
since we on that topic,
that's a clip. Havana Kedavra right now.
we going viral with that one, you heard?
Sure.
Hey, yo, listen, bro.
And the car crash.
Since we on
the
that
back.
topic, right?
Fuck!
let me ask you how you would feel, because this happened to me. I ain't gonna say no names. I probably don't even know a nigga like that, right? So I was performing one day, right? And it was my show, packed house, everything. Show's ending, all that, right? Somebody started throwing dollar bills at me, bro.
The fuck?
Not like throwing it at my face, but like just, like making it rain on me, like,
A female?
no.
Oh, nah.
It was a dude.
Nah.
Know what I mean? So like I'm performing, all of a sudden I see some nigga holding up his hand and some dollars is dropping. I was like looking at my brothers and shit like, fuck is going on here? Like, yo, we not. And I told the dude like, yo,
Chill
like,
out.
we not doing that.
Right.
But I think he was just lit and he didn't
Right.
really. But I had one of my people go over like, yo, like chill,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying? Because I felt disrespected in a certain way. I can't say how I felt, but as soon as I seen it, I was like, what's this nigga trying to
Kinda
say?
awkward in
you know
a
what
way,
I mean?
you know, a
Like,
little awkward.
how would
Absolutely.
you feel if somebody did that
Making
to
it
you?
rain on you.
I'm
Yeah.
from the same.
Yeah.
I'm from the see. There's a lot of variables to that, but I'm off rip. I'm from the same area you from. That's a no. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it was a female, that's not what I'm here for. That's not
Facts.
what I do. If you wanna buy a record when I get off stage, you know what I'm saying, and cash at
Support
me,
in
and so you
another
want to
type of
support. If
way.
you really want to give me your money out your pocket, there's so many ways to do it. Once I get off stage,
That's a fact.
I'm not from what I do does not warrant cash on stage, right? Male, female, diehard fan does not warrant cash on stage. And the fact that you handled it like two ways and then someone still stepped out of pocket, it's like, yo, like, how far did you expect motherfuckers to really go before you get nasty? You know what I mean?
Word,
Where I'm
yeah.
like, yo, get the fuck away from me. You
That's
know what
a
I mean?
fact.
Because as artists, we never want to tell a fan or supporter, get the fuck away from me. But they be right there. So many times they be doing so much where it's like, yo, get the fuck, get the fuck away from me, away from getting the fuck away from
That's
me.
a fact. Hey yo.
So I understand. I'm sorry you had that experience, and at least it wasn't somebody trying to run up on you on stage. You know, because that's getting more and more popular where motherfuckers feel like they want to be Lil Mama in the present, and they need to calm the fuck down.
Facts.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's something I can't do it. Like I'm an artist, and I work at certain jobs where I'm available to certain celebrities and all that. Like, and I'm still chill. Sometimes I don't pull out my phone. You know what I mean? Like, shout out Busta Rhymes. He's a real one. He came up to me and the crew at one of the shows we was doing. Showed hella love, pictures. Yeah. He was, shining light on us, just appreciating what we did. You feel me?
Spent like 45 minutes, man.
Yo,
just
fire.
preaching
Dave
to us.
East too.
Fire.
Dave East was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got music
So,
with his kids. Shout out to Trillion, OG Trillion. You know what I'm saying? His kids is dope too.
Fire. Shout out them for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Like we gotta stick together.
Yeah, man, unity. Back to that shit,
Right.
you heard? Hey, yo, I think it's another fuel up moment, you heard?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Then we gonna get into the
We're
next
on fuel
segment,
time
man.
right now. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, man. That shit nice though. It's sweet, right?
Yeah,
nice
I love
and smooth.
it. It's cool. It's cool. I might have to get a couple
Mo,
bottles
grab
of
that.
that. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you.
It's
Shit, bring it back to the stew. See what I
Simply.
cook up.
Yes, sir.
That's a
Imagine
fact.
making records on this. We need this in stew.
Oh
We need
yeah.
a stew.
And you can't get this on the shelf, you heard?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's different, bro. This is
Let's
some unique
go.
shit y'all witnessing, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
for
a
real.
fact, man. It's greatness right here, man. Like, appreciate it. That's your shit right there, right? That's my shit. We are here at the gas station at Big Mouth Studios, episode number 1. It is epic. We got DJ Simply on the
Filling
1
up
and
the tank right
2s.
now.
I got
You
Mo
already
Bucks
know,
with me,
sir.
co-host, and we got the one and only iNTeLL, man.
iNTeLL
Second
in the
generation
building.
Wu, man. You know I got the gang in the building too. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Wooniverse.
Let's get it. Yeah.
I actually have a question
Let's
too.
get it.
So,
Touch down on that, baby.
Yeah, that shot was great too, by the way. Very
Smooth.
smooth.
Shit's good.
You
get
ain't
a
drinking
chance
what
to
we
take a shit
drinking.
with that right there, you're gonna want to drink
It's
another.
upper echelon shit. You heard?
So the question is, the name iNTeLL. how'd that come across? That's one question that I was like,
Great question.
That is a great question. I haven't been asked that in a while.
Wow.
It brings me back to
Let's
the
go.
early days.
Shout out Mo Bucks.
Okay, so my first rap name that I gave myself was Mr. 16 because I spit the hottest 16 bars you ever heard, and I was 16 years old.
Let's go.
And then I went from that to when I really found like what I wanted to rap about. I was like, okay, I like conscious shit, I like intellectual shit, I like smart shit, like, you know, because I was good at school, very book smart. I was also in the comic books and shit, what people would consider a nerd. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in this lane, and I started calling myself Intelligent Black, right? But that's hella militant. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wasn't that. So people was like,
hey,
whoa.
but listen,
It's
you
like,
know,
whoa.
in a world where everybody's real judgmental, you should be able to call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call
Correct,
yourself,
correct.
and not think
No
of the next-
limitations.
Yeah, this wasn't
You know
any.
what I'm
This
saying?
wasn't
Like, fuck all
anyone.
that.
This wasn't anyone telling me not to.
It's
This
just your
was just
second
me
thoughts to yourself.
thinking.
Yeah,
This was
of
me,
course.
like, you know, like
You're innocent.
off
Is it
rip,
is
what
it
is
not?
Yeah.
Right.
So then I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna be young iNTeLL, right? Because this was also the rise of the youngs. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be
Facts.
young iNTeLL.
Okay.
And I took the prefix iNTeLL from intelligent, intellectual, intellect. Because everyone was always like, you know, you so smart. I was praised as the smart person in my family, the smart kid, this, that, and the third, which is a gift and a curse, by the way. And I could get into that.
Why you say that?
It's a gift and a curse because, right? They made education as the first child in my family unit. They made education a priority because they didn't get the higher education that they wanted.
Gotcha.
So they made it, you know, they were projecting, right? Because at you know, I found out at the end of the day, they don't really value education like they did when they was pushing me
Yeah.
towards it.
And in the
because now,
future-
as the most educated person in my family unit, in my opinion. Because that's some arrogant shit, I'm aware.
Hey,
but in my, but in my opinion,
Talk that shit.
Talk that
Talk
shit.
that shit. You
Not
heard?
confident, man.
but when I say that, motherfuckers get mad at me. You know what I mean? They be like, burn him at the stake, right?
Hey, listen,
So-
don't get mad at this man. He's intelligent and he's talking how he feels. You should feel
a
it too
fact.
about yourself. You heard?
Yes, everybody
pick up.
should feel this
Yes.
way. I'm not saying
Shut
that
up.
none of them shouldn't feel the way I feel. I'm just saying this is how I feel. But as feeling like the most intelligent person in my family unit, when I start to educate them, right? They always look at it as correcting, right?
Yes.
Because no one likes to be corrected, even if what
Fact.
you're correcting them with is the objective truth.
Facts.
Right? People like to live in their feelings. They like to live in a bubble, right? And I'm a historian, so I know a lot about why shit is the way it is right now based on what the fuck was going on before. And with just one small example, when the pandemic hit, right? I'm a motherfucking scientist, dog.
Okay.
go.
Imagine being at the dinner table, listening to
I
your
wanna hear what
family,
you got.
listening to your family talk like just bash vaccinations or bash certain shit that you know the science about. I'm like, yo, do y'all know that motherfucking smallpox was eradicated? Like, vaccines did the damn thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit that you still alive right now for.
Facts.
Right?
Because it still did
Yeah.
the work.
Because it still did the work. But then there's also, you know, they speak more to the emotional shit of like people's intentions, and I can't speak to that. I'm always gonna speak to the science,
Facts.
right? Because that's what I fucking absorbed. But this shit be getting me in trouble at the dinner table, so I just sit there and go, oh word, okay, oh word,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
oh word,
So
okay.
your
And then-
Thanksgiving is like, damn, I gotta go outside and smoke another blunt. I gotta
that
deal with
part,
this
bro,
shit.
right? Same thing with politics. I study local politics, state politics, federal politics, and geopolitics. And when I hear someone talk about something that they don't know what the fuck they talking about, that shit irks me.
That's a fact.
Right? But I can't turn that off. But I've learned to just shut the fuck up because
Yeah.
I'd rather be loved by my family
Word.
than right in my family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Makes
But
sense.
but it's the duality of y'all sent me to the place, y'all sent me to Timbuktu to get the books.
Word.
And now I'm telling y'all what's in the books, and y'all like, oh, you think you know everything?
Agreement for
You think you know
disagreement.
everything?
Hey, yo, you know what, too?
Yes, nigga, I know everything, motherfucker, because you sent me to the
Yeah,
place
that's a
where they
fact.
teach everything,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man.
That's a
Listen
fact.
to the person that knows what they talking about. That's
Only
just real
because,
simple.
like, bro, when I was growing up, I
100%.
wanted to be a filmmaker. Everyone else was like doctor, lawyer, teacher, all this intellectual shit, right? So I listened to them, but while also still pursuing what I wanted to do, because I wasn't hard-headed on some y'all wrong. I was like, yeah, y'all right, but I also want to do this other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why when they was like, yo, it's time to go to college, I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm gonna be learning while other niggas is doing. I was 18 and I
wanna
knew
be
this.
doing
I
and
wanna be
learning.
doing, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
then my grandmother was like, baby, I need you to go to college, baby. Can you please go to college? I need you to go to college for me, baby. I was like, all right,
Hey.
you can't argue with that, right?
Definitely
But
can't.
I was like, I'm going to college for what I do. what I know I'm gonna do, which was the filmmaking shit, which I'm glad I went. Right? This AI shit's getting crazy though. You know
getting crazy.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that.
It's getting crazy.
But yeah, that's the duality of being a smart person in class or being a smart person in my family.
Yeah.
Which is a tangent that I went on. Cause what was the original question?
The original question was where the name iNTeLL originally came from.
Right. That. It
Yeah.
just came from that. My family pushing me.
intelligent.
My family pushing me towards that, and me that being my identity. But lo and behold, now fast forward, and I don't, not that I don't identify with that, because I still do, but it just puts me in a box, and I don't want to be in a box, because I can make ignorant, ratchet, fuck bitch, music. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like I
course.
can make or art. I could draw a painting of some titties right now.
Well, I
Give
like
me a
the
canvas,
titty.
I'll
Let me
paint
see
you
it.
some titties
Like that
right
titty
now.
suggestion,
Bring out
yeah.
the
Right?
canvas, James.
Yeah.
And they may not be nothing.
Get the titties on the board now.
There may not be nothing off the board inherently intellectual about some titties, but someone could see that painting and be like, titties. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
love
like,
it. Yeah.
life,
I
milk,
can feel where you're coming from too, right? Cause
childbirth. Like
a
it
couple
could be.
years ago, I stopped eating meat, right? So I'm a vegetarian. I eat some animal products, whatever. Make a long story short, when I'm around a certain group of people and I state some facts about eating meat or whatever, they don't really know. I feel, you know what I mean? They look at me like, what you trying to do here?
Educate you.
Exactly. And I'm literally not trying to do anything but educate you. And if you think I'm doing something other than educating you, just go check it out for yourself. Go look it up. Go see what's it. You know what I mean? That's all. But I feel like that sometimes. I'm around
Absolutely.
the family or any friends, and I'm like, yo, this and that. And they like, this nigga with his shit, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, it's funny that you do mention like vegetarian and stuff like that, vegetarian food, because it has pros and cons. As crazy as it is, everything has its good, everything has its bad. When you hear someone talking about vegetarian food, there's great things about it.
But you know what I'm gonna say right
But
now?
they'll
Like,
tell you like, go ahead.
if you actually look into the ingredients of like plant-based, like certain things, there's nothing really, really bad in the ingredient. It's just words that you don't understand. But if you go look it up, it's like a normal soy protein or whatever. It's not really like bad. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not bad
Yeah,
in
but
the
I
sense
get
of
it.
bad, but more
Too
like,
much is
like
bad
they'll tell
of
you you need
anything.
real protein in your body.
Yeah.
Which you
because
can
the
still-
vegetarian food won't do it type,
You can
know?
still get that as a
it will.
vegetarian. It's just
That's the-
harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you a vegetarian on a budget, it's harder for you to get the
Very
protein
hard.
that you need because
Yeah.
they put that shit behind the price wall.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
everything's
Because they want you to
expensive.
lose weight.
Everything's expensive,
I
right?
agree.
And then
the
that,
price has
you
a
know
lot
what I
to do
mean?
with it.
That-
It should be cheaper because it's not.
But I did when I was in college. I
Make
went.
that shit cheaper.
I was in college. I went vegetarian for 6 months because I wanted to see how it would affect my body. It was like a personal experiment, and I looked great. I felt great, and I felt like I was getting smarter. To be honest, which was crazy. But then barbecue season hit, my nigga, and it was
you gave up.
Oh yeah, it was.
Come on,
over.
Intel. We're gonna get him back on that.
You only got like 3
Over,
months
dog.
out
Hey,
here.
yo, I'm
in the
gonna
summer.
invite Intel. I'm gonna
That
invite
grill, that grill was
Yo,
grilling.
I'm gonna
Bro,
invite you to one of my
thing.
barbecues.
No, I've had some
with
great.
the plant-based,
I've had
everything.
great. I've had great vegan food. I've had great vegetarian food.
it's
Like
out there.
I the homemade shit with the all natural ingredients. Like I love that shit. So
Yeah.
I'm open to eating it. It's just as I'm an omnivore. Up till I die. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be an omnivore.
So
I'm
let's
gonna
ta-
use these canines.
Let's touch down real quick. You say you went to college. What college you went to?
Shout out to Long Island University, CW Post Campus in Brookville, Long Island. I went to LIU, filmmaking grad.
Dope.
Fire.
Dope. Filmmaking grad, man. That's fine. That's dope.
Thank you.
Education, guys, is everything.
Make sure
know,
you
a
do
big
what you
part
gotta
of-
do, man.
If you can do
Can I
it,
get a question in?
Get it done.
I got a question
100%.
from the man, Intel in the
Simply.
building.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. Okay, so Intel, you got a lot of progression. You know what I mean? You got some stuff that you've come out with as far as albums. You got The Legend of Shaolin 2023, DOG, Chemical X, Weapon Veterans, Decorated, Shoot the Glass, and Unite. You know what I mean? There's a lot of progression. I went from the most recent to the oldest I did, but you have a lot of stuff that you've accomplished in all these years. Like, what's the progression like for you? What's the message that you could share maybe with artists that are on the same path as you? I mean, you have a little extra kind of, I guess, a little jump start, due to your family lineage and everything like that. But as I just discussed, you have a large catalog, man. Like, what do you got to say to a young artist that, got to stick it out?
That's a great question too.
That is a very great question. right? And it makes me feel good to be asked that at this point in my career, because it lets me know like that I'm at that point in my career to be worthy of being asked that question, as opposed to, you know, people being like, yo, as a young up and coming artist yourself, you know, it's like, no, okay, you've been doing it. What can you say to the young up and coming artist like that's trying to do what you do? So thank you very much for that question. We got time. We got time.
We got
time, man.
We got nothing but time.
Everybody needs gas in their cars.
Because with the Wu-Tang thing, right?
Let us know when you want to refuel, baby.
Right after this. This is about to be a run, right? Because with the Wu-Tang thing, people, you know, make a lot of assumptions because they don't know, because they either haven't seen stuff like this where I'm explaining myself, or they just don't know, and that's okay, you know, or they just listen to the music. But the reality of the situation is, boom, I'm 13 years old. I'm writing poetry, right? My man's Drew Guns, shout out to Drew Guns, he's freestyling off the top of his head. Also 13, 14 years old. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's a beast. This nigga's killing it, right? He can rap about anything, funny shit, serious shit, any beat, no beat, right? And I'm just writing poetry, right? Because I like the way the words sound together, right? He's like, yo, you should take that shit, put it on music. I'm like, really? Me? And that curiosity sparked in me, and I was like, how the fuck do I even do that, right? And at this point, my father is who he is, but he's not like, yo, go to the studio, you need to go to the studio, you want to be creative, I got you, right? I don't even tell this nigga I write poetry, right? We still talking about movies. I'm like, yo, you seen The Matrix? Yeah, that shit was fire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, right? I get an old laptop from my aunt Tamika, who's Meph's wife. Shout out to Aunt Tamika. Old laptop from her, right? I had a MP3 player that was also a voice recorder that many others probably had, because I'm just realizing they make one thing and then they sell it to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Right, at that time.
That little Sony.
Right, the little purple shit, but the purple shit, right? Look like an egg, right? Look like a pill, right? So I had that shit, right? And it clicked one day, and this is, I'm a local youth, so this is no alcohol, no weed, no nothing. And I go, wait a minute. If I play the beat off iTunes and hit record on this recorder and rap, it'll all combine into one file, because you could plug the MP3 player into the computer. That's how you got the music on, but it was also a flash drive. So you could take music off that you recorded, to take your recordings off.
Makes sense, so you take it with whoever you want, like a flash drive.
This is the origin of me becoming a rapper. I start downloading beats from LimeWire, playing them out loud, out of the speakers, off the old PC laptop, rapping. Everything got to be one take, right? This is digital, but I've transported myself back to the fucking era where you had 4 tracks to get it right. Damn. Right? And I really had one time to get it right. I hit record, because you couldn't edit. I didn't know how to edit. I ain't no program to edit. So whatever that file was, it was. So if there was a little bit of space at the beginning or a little bit of space at the end, that was the fucking song. That's it. Right? And I did this over and over and over again until I was brave enough to play for my mans. He was like, yo, that's fire. Then I started recording him. Then we started recording CDs. Now I'm going to CVS, right? Buying the blanks. Shout out to Maxim.
Shout out to
right?
CVS.
Yeah, shout out to Maxim. That guy sitting in the couch getting all blown back by the speaker.
And then I'm burning the shit that I recorded off this MP3 player onto CDs, and I'm selling that shit in high school for $5.
Let's go.
And people was buying that garbage.
Shout out to the mixtape game.
That shit sounded terrible. I was not.
Shout out to mixtape era.
But that's the origin of iNTeLL, and I don't think I've ever said that on wax before. I've told that story, but I don't think I've captured that story. So thank y'all for having me and being the first ones to have that story captured, right? Because that's my origin. No Wu-Tang present whatsoever, right? And I'll side tangent again because we got time. The first time I heard Wu-Tang was on a mixed CD given to me by a teacher, shout out to Sean, in junior high school. Not my mother, not my father, no one connected to Wu. First time I heard Wu-Tang. Right? Protect Your Neck on a mixed CD after Troy. Shout out to Pete Rock and CL Smooth. First hip hop record I heard on that mixtape. Well, this is me as an active listener. Troy was the first hip hop record I heard. Right after that, Protect Your Neck. So I'm like, what's this? He was like, because he found out, the teacher found out I was Yugar's son, and I didn't listen to Wu-Tang. And he was like, what the fuck? The universe is broken. I need to fix this shit. And he fixed it. He fixed it, right?
That's right.
So from there, I'm going through my mother's CD book. Y'all remember CD books?
Yes, sir.
The big black joints. Right?
100 CDs.
My uncle had one of them in his car. You know, he's switching CDs left and right.
Ultimate DJ. Cool. Everybody was a DJ. Right? I see the yellow and black Wu-Tang Enter the 36 Chamber CD. I go, let me see what everybody's talking about. Let's see what the hype is. And I put it in my Sony Discman, the white and orange Sony Discman that I feel like everybody had at that time because they make one shit and they sell it to everybody.
You know?
Right? I put it in my Sony Discman, I hit play, and my life was changed forever. And I felt exactly what motherfuckers felt in 1994, 95, 96, 97 when the Wu was fresh and hot, right? But I was too young to absorb it, right? Whenever I got to it, but I had the same feeling. That's how you know good music and true music is timeless, right? Because when I played Thriller for my kids, they felt how I felt when I heard Thriller, how my mother felt when she heard Thriller on TV when it came out.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Man, shout out
to Michael Jackson.
R.I.P.
You know
the motherfucking
Shout out to
great,
Paris
man.
Jackson too. I think she married, but I don't care about that. Anyway, his daughter's gorgeous. His daughter's gorgeous. Nah, because I saw her at a RZA film premiere because she's in RZA's film One Spoonful of Chocolate. Make sure y'all check that out. Shout out to RZA. But she was at the premiere. He invited me to the premiere, and I'm there. I'm like, yo, where's Paris? He like, oh, I think she left. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna find her. And I saw her, but she was talking to some dude. And I was about to go interrupt that, but then somebody was talking to me, so I was like, all right, let me not be rude. But yeah, I was about to shoot my shot with Paris Jackson because I don't care. I shoot my shot with anybody. It don't matter. I'm worthy of everything. Like Viola Davis walked in here. If fucking Angelina Jolie. I'm like, what's up? Oh, what's up? How you
Once
doing?
again, man, confident, man.
What's up?
Confident, man.
I'm going off on a tangent though. Where was I? Oh, right. The iNTeLL.
Progression of your
the progression of iNTeLL. Oh, so once I found my sound, I continued to just search for people that align with me, right? And in college, I happened to go to college with a producer engineer, and now we in the basement of my college making records. Right?
Fire.
And, right? That's
fire.
That allowed me to, and I paid him what I could, and he was like, cool, right? And then that progressed to, you know, just finding bigger and better studios, and then, you know, really learning what your value is and what your worth is, right? Because if you're comfortable with the home setup, that's cool. But if you feel like you should be in a bigger space, then figure out how to get in that bigger space.
Get there.
Comfort is
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
You got to find your comfortability.
But be comfortable being in that range, because, you know, you can meet someone, link up with someone, and you think they're the biggest shit, and they bring you to their home. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like kids screaming in the background, and you like, wow, I thought we was going to quad.
They're going to real studio.
I thought we was going to quad. You know what I mean? But you still got to make the art, because online, the shit may be, you know, look like a whole different other shit. You know, or the art is just true. You know what I mean? Where you don't care what the setup is.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to right before I built second generation Wu, I just met people that was like, yo, I see the vision, I see what you building, I'm gonna invest in you, I'm gonna work with you. So the message that I would say to any young up and coming artist is keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody tell you to stop if it's really what you feel like is in your heart. You know, and it also, like, be honest with yourself. Are you good at it? Right? And are you good at it doesn't mean like you feel like you're good at it. You have to have sustained data. Again, I'm a scientist.
Facts.
Data could be the hard cold numbers, or data could just be the faces of fans when you spit your shit live. You know what I'm saying? And that's the data that I've collected, is like, you know, it's not at also, like, I was just at rest in peace to Power. I was at Power's funeral. Power's the person that was very integral to the creation of the Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? Very early executive producer and funder. Without Power, there would be no Wu-Tang Clan. So rest in peace, Power. I was at his funeral.
Rest in peace.
Thank you. I was at his funeral, and I ran into Raekwon, and I just wanted to say what's up because I haven't seen Ray in a while. And he greeted me. He was like, yo, we've been talking about you on the tour.
Raekwon, man. Big shout out to Raekwon.
Fire.
Right? And as first of all,
sir.
as a fan of the Wu-Tang Clan, separate from who my father is and separate from being an artist, I'm like, what? This is the humongous fucking tour. Y'all talking about me? Then iNTeLL kicks in, and I'm like, oh, y'all talking about me?
Now you're talking about me.
Right? Then Dante, You God's son, kicks in, and I'm like, wow, y'all talking about me. So it's so many different levels to this shit, but at the end of the day, that's the shit I take to as the fuel, as the plutonium fuel, as the nuclear fuel in my flux capacitor, in my DeLorean, that I could travel to any fucking time that I need to travel to.
Damn, and with that being said, I think we got to fucking fuel up. You
Fuel up,
heard?
man.
Whoa! What is going on? This is a great fucking interview, man.
Great
this
interview.
is
Go.
it's
Great
crazy.
interview.
We not
I'm having
done,
a great
though.
time.
We got some more time.
I'm having a great time.
I got a couple more questions for you. This is
Bring them on.
great.
I answer anything. Open book.
This is great, man.
Open book. Harry Potter.
So, you know,
I'm the Black Harry
as we
Potter.
feeling up here, I know you said Raekwon, and you saying you started Lee, and you didn't even really listen to the Wu. So who inspired you once you started running and doing what you got to do? Who inspired this iNTeLL, this music that we getting right now?
I'm so fucking glad you asked that question, bro. You see everything aligns. That's such a great fucking question, because I was just with this nigga last night.
And who made that beat?
Exclusive.
Shout out to Dell, the funky Homo sapien from Deltron 3030 and the Hieroglyphics. Because that same teacher that gave me that mix CD that had the Wu-Tang record on it was also the same teacher that gave me Deltron 3030's first album. And when I played that shit, I was like, yo, you could fucking say whatever you want. You could create characters. The filmmaking side of me and the rap side of me shook hands.
That's fire.
And was like, oh, we don't have to be ops. We could live in harmony. Let's fucking
Couldn't
go.
say any better, live in harmony.
Because the album is a concept album. He's rapping from the perspective of a rebel in the year 3030, using hip hop as the resistance against the government, which is what we live in right fucking now.
That's wild.
Like he says, in the year 3030, everybody wants to be an MC. In the year 3030, everybody wants to be a DJ. In the year 3030, everybody wants to be a producer. In the year 3030, everybody wants to tell you the meaning of music. He predicted these 4 pivotal fucking things in the 90s. This is what we live in right now. Because I was like, yo, right? So fast forward to now, shout out my man D.O.P. It's a producer that I've worked with. He's also the producer that, damn, I'm jumping all over time. We in the DeLorean. Keep up with me, we in the DeLorean, right?
We with
right,
you, man.
boom.
We in the gas station.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't, right? When I
go.
at one point, I wanted to be
up.
the biggest shit in the world. But then I got hit with moments like this, right? DLP, I'm working with this producer, and he's like, yo, I know Dell the Funky Homo Sapien. You think would you want to work with him? Would
That's
I want to
fire.
work with him? This is 2021. I'm like, hell fucking yeah. Boom, he connects it. We make the record. We don't speak in person. We don't in studio person, but we make the record, right? So I take 3 months to write my verse. I usually write a verse in an hour. I took 3 months to write that verse. Wrote the verse, made the record. He cleared it, put the shit out. It was incredible. I was like, yo, I can't believe I'm on a record with this nigga. This is the nigga that really like set me in the goal of being a rapper, or really like pointed me in the direction. Like people would think it's my father. No, it was Dell, the Funky Homo Sapien. Then fast forward after we did a record to like a year ago or a few months ago, DLP's like, yo, Deltron 3030 is doing an anniversary tour. You want to pull up? Hell yeah. I pull up. I get to meet him in person. Turns out I'm a cool ass nigga. He likes me.
Shout out to Dell. Yeah, man.
Dell.
Now
That's
we chilling.
beautiful story.
Right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm chilling with the nigga that really like set my trajectory and helped me become who I am as an artist. This is
He
incredible.
believes
This is
in you.
this
you know,
is
it's-
God.
That's
Absolutely.
shout out to him.
That's a fact.
And I'm like, yo,
You know what I mean?
it's moments like this. I
The
don't
universe
need-
put you there at that time.
Yeah,
like,
unity.
To me, that's the Grammy.
That's a fact.
Like I would rather that. I would rather meet Dell and be cool with him and exchange conversation with him and build with him than to win a Grammy. I still want to win a Grammy, but like it's the same feeling for me. Like if I win a Grammy, I have the same feeling I had when I met this nigga. And the Hieroglyphics just had a show last night, so we was chilling again last night, and the text was like, oh yeah, I would definitely love to see him again. So it's not even really like, oh, his music is dope, let me just be around it, nigga. It's like, yo, I like this nigga as a person.
His energy.
And I'm
it's
like,
all about
yo,
energy,
That's a great
baby.
point of view, because I feel like any relationship starts with that.
Absolutely.
I'm a salesman, so I build the relationship around the customer. And after that, it's game over. Like, you're going to trust me, you're going to believe in me, and everything that I'm going to try to sell you is what it is. It's like when you go to a doctor, you don't want to switch doctors. You want to, stay with the same doctor. You want to stay with the same barber. I feel like a lot of things in life, make you come across certain people in life, but if you can stick to that one person that's solid to you, it's a go.
That's
Absolutely.
a fact.
Absolutely.
And that ties up to what you were saying.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
You run into the perfect person that might change your life. You would never run into him. It would have been a whole different outcome of certain situations.
Facts.
And people will assume that like I have moments like this, within the Wu, and I do, but those niggas is like uncles to me more so. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll feel that later on when I really like recap. But with people that I have no connection to whatsoever, that should be life changing to me. Like I got records with Ari the Rugged Man. Shout out to Ari the Rugged Man. When I got those vocals, and it's a respect when you doing a feature to mention the other artists. It's a sign of respect. You don't
Yeah,
have
for
to.
sure.
It's not you're not obligated to. But if you do,
Sure.
it's because you fuck with them heavy.
Heavy.
So when you get a feature and you hear the other artists mention your name in they shit, you know what I mean? Same thing. Fred the Godson. I got a record with Fred the Godson. Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
He did the
Fred the
same
Godson.
thing where I
Beast.
got those vocals and he mentioned me. I was like, oh, like.
Real one.
Fire.
Right? You got to
And
be a real one.
That helps me. I used to I won't say used to, I still struggle with, but I'm getting it down low. I still struggle with self-doubt, but it be moments like that just wipe all that shit away. And I'm like, yo, you are who you are. You doing exactly what you need to do. Keep pushing, and that's it.
Right place at the right time.
That
Yes,
part,
sir.
That part.
Yes, sir.
Let's fuel up, baby.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.
I took my shit already
Positivity
out.
and
You know, that was a great
greatness,
conversation.
man.
I had to take it.
Big
You know
shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
Big Mouth Studio, man. Let's go, DJ.
Don't be afraid to cut me off,
We
because
here.
I be
Now
chatting.
we good, man. You
I
know, we
will
got
chat y'all
DJ
ear
Simply
off.
on the 1 and 2s. We got the motherfucking intellectual intel, motherfucking intelligent intel. I got more bugs.
right.
I feel
Shout out
great.
Big Mouth Studios. You
Shout
know
out
the
to everybody
vibe,
that's
man.
here too, man.
So I got some lyrics for you,
Okay.
right?
Oh shit, we playing a game. I got okay.
I want you to tell me what mind state you was in when you wrote these. So,
Oh shit, they lyrics
they're
of
your
mine?
lyrics.
This is fire. Okay, this is fire.
You
Let's
feel
go.
me?
Let's go.
So you said people love to talk and say what they don't mean and mean what they don't say and everything in between. I love when I heard that. I'm like, this.
I was reading about
he
that
talking
too. I
this
was doing a little
shit.
homework too, you
feel me?
know?
Yeah, like,
Respectfully, and I heard
and
about
that caught
too.
my attention because you know
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like I seen a couple videos of you on the gram too
Funny
talking
you
about how motherfuckers don't support, they be fake supporting and watching shit and you know what I mean?
Right.
So when I heard those lyrics, I said, okay, I fuck with what he's saying, but now this shit touched my soul because
Right.
people say what they want to say, but don't really say what you know what I mean? Like, tell
Nice
me.
to break it down.
Tell me how you felt. Did somebody do something to you? Yeah, you was like, yo, fuck that, like, or you was just like, this is how I feel right now.
I appreciate that those lines resonated with you. You know what I mean? Like everything I write, I hope it resonates with somebody somewhere, some way, at some level. But yeah, throughout the career, I'm pretty sure you've experienced this. You know, whether you're a hip hop artist or just in the entertainment industry as a whole. You know, because I haven't dived too deep in any other industry. You know, I've been in the entertainment industry, like that's what I do, from the acting also to the music. And it's like when you go to a show and people's like, "Yo, we should work," and you know in your heart,
Yeah.
you ain't never gonna work with this nigga ever again. Right? What he really meant to say was, "Yo, your set was dope, and it made me feel like we should collab."
Yeah. Facts.
You know, not like, "Yo, let's get in the studio," and all that like buddy shit
And then
already.
you never hear from them.
And then you never hear from them. And I went through 10 years of that shit, and I had collected so many numbers from motherfuckers that I've never spoke to.
And each time you meet someone, it's like, oh, okay, like now your hopes get a little bit, in
Right?
different ways, because, it hypes you up in
all,
a different way.
At all different
Yeah,
levels.
absolutely.
And then like the mean what they don't say is like, even if they are like, "Oh, let's get in the studio and work," it's like you're at a certain level in your career and you see I'm at a certain level in my career and you think that by working with me it will advance you. That's not a guarantee, nigga.
That's a fact. You
Right,
suck,
not
you
like,
suck,
It's
you
niggas with Drake features we've never heard of.
Yeah.
Right. It's a great
So
point of
you
view.
got to be able to put the work in. So that's just me, being intel, trying to give you the information, because that's what I try to sprinkle throughout my music, right? Even if I mention other creative shit that's braggadocious or storytelling, or I'm talking about titties or ass or whatever, at some point you're gonna get a nugget like that. You're gonna get a jewel like
Hey, yo,
that.
bring the canvas out so he could draw them titties and ass.
We need that.
One, I draw it.
Yeah.
On the next
Off the
step,
tequila, I
we
draw
run
it.
it back and we have a drawing class real quick, right?
But yeah, I try to sprinkle, shit, revelation shit like that. Because when I listen to music like that, it really, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite artists is Lupe Fiasco, right?
Okay.
And it's some shit that I could hear now in my 30s that I didn't hear in my 20s. That was like, oh shit, it's still popping in my head. So I try to be deep, and that ties back to one of the lessons my father gave me, which was always give them more. Like he don't want me doing music, but he gave me a lot of gems throughout, our just talking to one another in my youth, that align with how I should project myself in my music career.
Yeah.
Almost as if he knew I would do it anyway,
Okay.
So, but it also applies to the filmmaking career.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
just the entertainment industry
It
as
goes
a
like
whole.
hand in hand a little bit, right?
Hand in
yeah.
hand. Hand in hand.
Yeah.
Well, you are Intel. You are a very artistic person right here. I'm just looking at a couple of your album covers, and they're all very artistic. Like, there's no just like photographs of just people. So, do you have a lot of hand in your album covers? Like, are they something that is of your own doing? Like, talk more about this, because I'm seeing some amazing artwork on these albums.
That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. I don't think anyone's ever asked
Let's
me that.
go.
I love brand new questions.
For
Right?
sure.
Brand new questions get brand new answers.
Shout out
Right?
to
Only
gas
here at the
station.
gas station.
Exclusive.
Y'all new
Only
journalists out
here.
there better take notes.
Yes, sir.
We did our homework, man. We ain't playing.
So each one is different. But in my later half of my career, I started to take the reins and do it myself. Once I, you know, became a graphic designer, I was like, oh, I could do this shit because motherfuckers was banging me in the head over prices.
Yeah,
right?
man.
And then once I learned what the magic is, I'm like, I'm not saying you don't deserve to get paid, but like I'm not paying you for that when I know what it is.
I could do it.
I could do it for this. I kind of like your creativity, so maybe I still want to work with you and pay you.
That's where people lose their opportunities too. Sorry to cut you off, but you know.
Absolutely. It's like, yo, this is my budget. You want this? This is my budget. I'm 2 seconds away from doing it myself. Let's compromise, right? The art of compromise. I feel like a lot of these newer, you know, whatever age thing, whatever it is, these newer people, they lack the art of compromise, right? You need to read the 48 Laws of Power. You need to read the Art of Law.
Shout out Robert Greene. Shout out Robert Greene.
You know
that book changed my life.
And Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a certain nuance to life that if you lack, you ain't gonna get far. You know, and I'm lucky. I appreciate that I have it. But yeah.
And he set me up for my next question. I seen that Resurrection of the Real video. Wow. Okay, so I see, you know,
we going back.
You kind of like take yourself out, and it's like a double. It's like a, you know, like double personality type of video. Like, did you direct that? Did you shoot it? Did you write that? Like, how you felt when you were shooting it? Because when I seen the video, it kind of, I didn't know that, you know, you was chasing yourself or whatever. So I was like, okay, he's in it with the creativeness. Like,
shout out to you for watching it all the way to the end. Thank you for that, because people don't do that no more.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm tuned in, man.
Also finding it, because that's one of the OG videos I did. That was shot by a filmmaker, videographer by the name of Theory of the Mind. Shout out to Tom.
Okay.
But the concept was mine. I wrote that. I directed that. And it's just me, him, and my brother. We was at the old, what is it? Some old grounds on Staten Island, old hospital grounds, and it's abandoned. But you could go. Photographers go in there. People go in there and just do shit. So he's like, "Yo, this is a great place to film." So we just went in there, filmed some spooky shit that kind of aligned with the song. And he edited it, and that was like one of my first ventures with working with a not newer, but like a different filmmaker, because I usually just do everything myself. You know what I mean?
Did you kind of go into the video with nothing like a treatment, and then
no. I told him this is like, you know, the middle was all freestyle, but I was like, yo, I want to start like this and I want to end like this.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
So you had an idea more like what you wanted to do.
The gaps, yeah.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, the concept of me and like facing myself was there.
Yeah.
But he was like, all right, what else? I was like,
learning
I don't know,
experience
dope
too,
visuals, nigga, get to chopping. Like, what the fuck?
was a
and you
great
need to get
concept.
through the first one in order to, you know, prepare you for whatever's up next too.
Correct.
So that's
Correct.
That's a beautiful thing, part of the journey, you know, being a
And
part
shout
of
out
the
to Chris Pritham on the production as a producer. You know, I worked with a lot in my earlier years that believed in me. And yeah, we got a lot of records together, so shout out to him.
Dope, man, dope.
I definitely have a question for sure. This one, out of all the Wu, who do you have the best relationship at this moment? Where you would say that best relationship?
Sheesh. That's a good question. Because people were gonna be like, it's obviously his father.
Yeah,
it's
like,
not.
me.
It's fucking not.
Damn.
I have the
be.
best relationship with Method Man because he married my mother's sister, so he's my uncle. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it was
awesome.
Christmases and birthdays where he flew back from the tour and you God did not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, I'm seeing you at Christmas. I don't see my father. Like, it is what it is. But I saw more Meth growing up than I did of my father. And as far as my career, Meth has contributed to my career a great deal. You know what I'm saying? From verses to shout outs.
You got a record with Meth, too.
So,
I seen that.
you know, it would be Meth. But my favorite member is Inspector Deck. Shout out Deck. Yo, Rebel INS. Shout out Deck. That's my favorite member.
That's fire.
So when I got to work with him, it was like a fucking dream come true. I was like, holy shit. But I sent him the joint. He was like, yo, this hook is trash. Trash.
I got you.
Damn.
He's like, do this again. I should have came
like
to the
that.
hook god.
You heard?
I should have came to the hook.
Listen,
We didn't know each other.
Yo,
We didn't know each other
but
then.
now we do. If you need a hook, man.
Now I know.
Now we run it with dice.
So I was like, all right, give me some time, right? I sent him another joint. He was like, nah, this hook is still trash. It took me 6 months to get the verse, right? Because I had to, he gave me time to work through it and level up to the level that I needed to be with to work with him, as opposed to just saying no. So I appreciate that.
Gotta love that.
That's a great in real time hip hop education. You know what I'm saying?
And
Real
that's
talk.
somebody that cares about your career.
Absolutely.
Somebody that's blatantly honest with you.
Being real, man.
We're not gonna, he's like, we're not gonna put on no bullshit. We're not
Shout
putting
out
on
my
no
brother
bullshit.
Third Eye. He always pushed me. He was like, yo, your freestyle is fucking trash. Nigga. I was like 11, 10.
Holy shit.
One of my older brothers, yo, you're trash. Now he's like, yo, I'm listening to all your shit.
You see the growth.
You
They
feel
hear the
me?
growth. And they'd be the most
So,
proud because they go
yeah.
like, wow, you was really
Kind of
garbage.
shifted him away
But
from
you
that
nice.
bullshit.
You nice as fuck.
That's
Like,
a fact.
You put in the pain to get nice.
That's
like,
a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, hell
man.
yeah.
I got a personal question for you.
Yeah.
I believe it's true. I need to ask, I gotta get it from the source.
Uh-oh.
And I definitely don't know how you overcame the situation, but
Yes, I got arrested once. No.
is it true you broke into the bank system? Nah. I'm just,
Yes, I hacked the Pentagon. No, I was like,
I heard a story that your father was on tour with the Wu, and I'm not too sure of what happened, but I believe you were used as a human shield and shot as a young child by Ghostface's boy, somebody's boy. Can you elaborate on that? Is that true? And-
so black people like to tell people different shit at different times. You know what I mean? Because for most of them, I don't remember none of this shit. Yes, I'm a survivor of gun violence. I was shot at 2.5 years old through my hand, through my spleen, through my spine, out my back. I lost my left kidney. I was paralyzed from the waist down. I had to learn how to walk again. But I was told all of that from my family growing up as one version of the story, right? And then I became an entertainer, and people want to know that because they do their homework. So I tell them that version of the story. Then I get to a point in my life where like that shit starts coming out, dog. Like when the book came out, it was like human shield, human
He's a
shield.
superhero.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
what
is
is
a
that
baby?
supposed to be,
Who
right?
is a
Yeah.
baby as a human shield? This woman is terrible.
I
Oh
didn't
my
even know.
God.
I didn't even know you was
Yeah,
two,
yeah, the
bro.
way it's
I thought you
put
was
out there,
just
right?
like
It's-
5, 6 years old.
Nah, I
You
was 2.5 years old. Just got to hang on walking. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah,
Yeah.
bang, start over. But
Damn.
Much respect to you, man, for
Yeah.
overcoming that.
oh
year.
shit, thank you. I
Yeah, a
appreciate
lot of
it.
respect for
I
that.
overcome something like that. Yeah.
So,
know?
so the human shield shit and the fact that the people who shot me were connected to Ghostface family, I can't say without a shadow of a doubt whether it's true or not true, but there is consensus now that I'm old enough for them to say that to me, because I'm like, yo, you could have been telling me the whole truth, but now the whole truth is out there, so everybody's saying the same shit. So now I'm like, oh, you lying motherfuckers. You were all lying all this time, and now you want to tell me the truth. But like, the crazy part is, before I knew that, I love Ghostface. I love Ghostface family. I'm cool with his nephews and nieces and all of that, like making music with them. Like, so I ain't know none of this, so it don't matter. Before that, I also held no ill will towards what I perceived to be strangers that did this.
Correct.
Because I don't
Facts.
remember, and it's like, wrong place, wrong time, in my opinion. And holding a grudge is poison that you drinking, you expecting to kill the other person. That don't work. It don't fucking work. So
Very true.
finding this new information out is just like, wow, y'all niggas ain't tell me.
I hear that.
That's pretty
I
much
hear
it.
that.
And then
That
and then
ain't
we
tell
and then
me.
we move on, so now I know. But I would say the information is out there. There was no cameras when it happened, and I don't remember, so I would, to get the actual 99.9% truth of the
Yeah,
matter,
for sure.
you gotta talk to the people that were there, or you gotta do your research. But I know that this shit still affects me today. When the weather's bad, back pain go crazy, leg pain go crazy. How did I overcome that? You said, my family did not accept when the doctors told them that I would be paralyzed forever. They was like, that's unacceptable. And they put me in physical therapy immediately. And shout out to the physical therapist. I don't know if you're still alive or if you will ever see this, but
They
shout
did
out to
the
you,
job.
Debbie.
Shout out
They,
to
they
them.
did what they needed to do, and they made sure that this kid would learn how to walk again. And I just recently came across footage where I saw myself. I was fucked up, bro. As a 2.5-year-old,
you
I
was-
was watching
you was
myself
young.
on my
You
leg. I
was
was like,
young.
God damn, right? Because you can't see yourself walk even now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, yo, how do people perceive me? Because I make it look good. I make it look sexy. Right? And everybody, I make it look
adjusted to
sexy.
it,
I
you
make it look
heard?
sexy. So they don't know, like, oh, he's limping because he got shot as a baby. They be like, oh, maybe he hurt himself some other way. Maybe he fell in the steps.
Right.
So I don't know.
Maybe
what
he's
people-
just a real New York nigga.
Hey,
got
it's the
the
vibe.
Swag, you heard?
It's the vibe.
You heard?
It's the vibe. But if you don't use it, you lose it. And even though I learned how to walk again, the nerve damage is permanent and is degenerative unless I become a billionaire and I could get fucking robot parts like Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Iron Man.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna go to the robot store as soon as I can. But if I don't,
big shout out to you, man. Like I said before, man, to overcome that. It's not easy.
It really isn't.
It really is not.
If I don't keep at it, you know what I mean? Like walking, like I don't have a car right now, so I walk everywhere. That helps. That's exercise. Getting on stage,
that's
doing
the
the
best
1-2.
exercise.
That's the exercise.
Walking.
And then when I get a little ting, you know what I mean, a little baddie, and then we get the horizontal mambo. That's the good exercise too. So
that's the best one.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay active and keep my spine, keep my new spine moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have not been here, or even worse, I could have been here and been in a wheelchair. So shout out to everybody that has spinal damage and they keep going, because it's not easy. And I align with you, and we still here. And shout out to everybody.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a crazy story. And
it's a perfect example. If you go overcome it, anybody could. So
Amen.
When someone does and been through something, they can explain what they've been through.
People with no
changes
legs
life.
and no arms. So like, if they got no legs and no arms and they smiling, I could do what I gotta do.
There's no excuses at the end of the day. No excuses. I agree.
Definitely a crazy story. A lot of people don't make it out something like that. So we're definitely glad to have you here, sitting here talking about you know what I mean, greatness and nothing but greatness.
It's been an honor to have you.
I find the joy in it. Thank you,
man.
Thank you. I find the joy in everything now. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Find a light in it. You know what
we gonna fuel up for the last segment, baby. Let's go.
I be in the studio. And I'd be like, oh, my back hurt. I'd be like, yo, did y'all know they shot a baby in the spine?
Damn.
And I say that shit so much, though. Niggas be like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, that baby was me.
They be like, nigga, we tired. We don't care, nigga. Get in the booth.
Let me hear that hot 16 you got. You heard? Yeah, man.
Be like, nigga, do you need to go to the hospital right now? No?
I drive you.
Nigga, then shut the fuck up and get in the booth, nigga. So until I'm in the wheelchair, we in the booth.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So
fuel up, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's fuel up for that last segment, baby. Let's get it.
Shit. Oh man, y'all get me started for Miami.
Oh yeah. This the prelims, you alright? Shout out Big Mouth Studios.
305.
Again, like I said, Big Mouth Studios. If y'all need
Big Mouth Studios, what's up?
If you need any podcast services, holla at this man. It's a great studio, reasonable rates. You could get with it. It's just amazing all around. You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much. You just gotta tune in and get with it.
The vibes are great. The energy's great. Everything starts from the bottom up. So building.
It's a fact.
And at the end of the day,
everybody here.
And at the end of the day, let me do a little toast right now, because let me say, shout out to Big Mouth Studios, but we wouldn't all be here if the relationship between James and Mo didn't begin, because I met James because of Mo, and we all got to, you know what I mean, get this going because of Mo. So shout out Mo. You are the one that keeps this all together. You're the glue, bro. Shout out to you. Toast to Mo.
Super glue. Toast to Simply. Toast to Mo, James, iNTeLL. The first episode of the gas station. We fueling up, baby.
Not a lot of people, keep it real.
This
and
is
give
legendary
the
shit.
flowers to people. So I
breaking ground.
We only
Legendary
keep
shit.
real around us. You heard? If you ain't real, you're gonna feel real uncomfortable being around us.
Facts.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? So,
Hey, Dayo Dice, real quick,
What's up, man?
if I may, bro.
what you mean?
All right, if I may, yo,
100%.
iNTeLL, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Get it.
Where was your head at when you was writing this and you came out with this? No, I'm sorry. Not that crash. You see that? That wasn't what we were doing. I apologize. You didn't go through that. But where was your head at when this came out? Oh, you've crashed out?
I crashed out.
You know what?
We can talk about
Let's
it.
go with that. Yeah. I got my question after this.
I was trying to avoid this.
Real quick.
I gotta give it to y'all because y'all have me here for the first episode. So I got, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta be honest. Like, when it comes to this entertainment business we in and the media we record, not every episode is gonna be spicy. But if you could have the first episode be spicy, why the fuck not?
Make it spicy.
Right, the fuck not,
Spicy.
right?
Little spice, ain't nothing wrong with it.
All right, so I'm gonna start it like this, right? You ever met a nigga, right? And you helped the nigga like build something he was building, and then he turned out to be a bitch ass nigga.
100%.
Definitely.
Right?
Been a part of that.
And y'all may or may not know this nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say his name. Cause I don't give a fuck. Right? And I wasn't even thinking about this nigga, and I wasn't gonna say nothing about this nigga, but I just ran into this nigga last night.
Oh, it's hot still.
And it's hot, bro. Right, and I'm
Only
glad
at the
I was
gas
about to go.
station,
I was
you hear
about to
me?
go on my personal page and just let him have it, but I'm like, nah. Let me
Nah.
do it for the crispy cameras, right?
Feel me?
With the good light, with the nice jacket, right?
Let's go.
I'm at the Hieroglyphic show. Shout out to DOP. Shout out to Della Funky Homo Sapien. Right, so I'm already in an environment where I have the utmost respect. So I ain't gonna do nothing crazy, right? And I guess now it's up. Now it's really up because you did some bitch ass nigga shit. Like before it was like whatever, we could leave it alone. But now we in the same space at the same time and we can't be civil enough to just not say nothing to one another. Now you want to play bitch ass nigga games? All right, it's up now, nigga, on all platforms, nigga.
Word.
Do y'all know this DJ from Shade 45 by the name of DJ Amadeus? Infamous Amadeus.
Oh, the infamous Amadeus. Yeah, I know who that is.
Bitch ass nigga.
Ah.
Bitch ass nigga. And if you cut this out, cause y'all got connections with him, I won't feel any type of way.
We
But
don't
I'm
cut
about to let it
nothing
rip.
out here at the gas
I'm about to let it rip. And you did this to
Keeping it raw.
you did this to yourself,
What we
you
doing?
bitch ass nigga, right? So we in the spot. I'm in the spot. I'm politicking with. Shout out to Aguilar the Dawn. I'm in the backstage. We chilling. We politicking. This nigga Amadeus walk in. Right now, maybe I should give y'all the backstory. Should I give you the backstory or just keep going?
We
with
want
this
that
little last night?
backstory.
Yeah, the backstory
Alright,
would all
we gonna
start.
put a pin on it right there. I'm at the Hieroglyphic show backstage. Infamous walks in. We gonna put a pin right on there. Fast forward, we going back in the DeLorean. Right?
Oh.
Met the nigga. This is early days of the Punchline Academy. Cause the Punchline Academy is on Shade 45. He done built it to some big shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salute to motherfuckers building shit, right?
Okay.
But the early days, me and Power, which is another member of second generation Wu, that's Meth's oldest, shout out to Power. We went over there and we supported that. You know what I'm saying? The building of
Movement.
that, right? Also, he done had interviews with Shy, which is Method Man's daughter, and Weather Park, which is the son of ODB. You know what I'm saying? I done been up there, Power and Nuclear Floor, right? But at some point, this nigga took a recording that we did for the Punchline Academy and he put it out as a record without my knowledge.
That's
That's a no-no. We ain't doing that.
I'm not one of these rappers that's like, oh, cool, yeah, cloud exposure. I'm a businessman,
of
nigga.
course.
Facts.
You need permission for that, nigga.
Facts.
Right?
Yup.
So I let it go though, right? Fast forward to the nigga, he invite us to some shit, right? We go to it, and the nigga pull up on me like, oh, because I asked him about the record privately. Right? Privately, just like, yo, what's up with this? Because I found out about it from scrolling and looking, and I'm on top of my shit. I'm always on
Yeah,
top of my shit,
100%.
right?
Wow, yeah, so
Because
you
sometimes
found out on your
niggas will release shit under your name you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? So I said, yo, what the fuck is this? He was like, oh, don't worry about it. So when I see the nigga, he pull up with the, oh, it only made $8. You want
Without
your money?
consent. You know, that's
I'm like,
wild.
nigga, it's not even about the money, nigga. You didn't
Word.
ask permission
Facts.
from me nor Power, and I don't fucking manage Power, so you got to talk to me separately from Power.
Oh,
You
100%.
double fucking up, nigga. Right? So we had that altercation at his fucking home. He want to get rowdy. I'm like, is it the alcohol? This is after we rapped already. I'm like, no, you invite me all the way out here, let me rap, and now you want to get rowdy?
Now you wanna get-
You are a bitch ass nigga. This is bitch ass nigga shit.
Definitely.
Right?
agree.
So we left, and I left it alone because I don't even do that. I don't
Yeah.
get into that. I'm not from that era, right? But then this nigga gonna throw a Punchline Academy cipher in Staten Island by the Wu-Tang wall, ain't invite or mention or reach out to
Second
none of
generation
second generation Wu.
Oh, yeah.
Which he don't have to, but out of respect, why
Out of
would
respect
he?
is the least you can
I
do.
want you to reach out to the legends,
Come
man.
on,
Right, and if you don't
man.
fuck with me,
Legends are the
if you
legends.
don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. But you could have reached out to the others. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Of
Power
course,
should have
yeah.
been there at the very least.
Should have been done that.
So I was in my feelings. I felt the way. I'll be honest. I jumped online and I just did a video. It was like, he's a bitch ass nigga, and exposed like our entire. Cause the nigga also was like, yo, we doing a huge event in Georgia. You know, like pull up. So I fucking finessed the way to fly out to Georgia to the event. It was some bullshit.
Damn.
Some bullshit.
So
Like
he's
some
done through out
bullshit,
there
bro.
Pretty much for nothing.
That's what I'm saying. But I was under the guise of, well, he works for Shade 45, so let me
Yeah,
not burn that bridge, you know, because I could one day be on Shade 45, but you ain't Sway, nigga.
Facts.
You ain't fucking Sway, nigga.
You ain't sure.
You ain't got all the
You
answers.
ain't got
You
none-
don't got the
You
answers.
ain't got none of the
None of
fucking
that.
answers, bro.
None of them.
None of the fucking answers. So, boom. Let's travel forward in time. Because I put the video out. He felt the way. Let's travel forward back to the present. I'm at the Hieroglyphic show. This nigga walk in the back. You a grown ass man, you got a problem with another grown ass man. It's either up where you gonna put hands on me or shut the fuck up. Right?
Right.
What you say? What you say?
No,
If you
walk
open
into
your
a
mouth,
spot-
you're gonna do something. If not, just keep it cool.
And
You walk into a spot, you got a problem with someone, but it's not on site. You ain't nothing to say to that nigga.
That's a
nothing
fact.
to say. Just keep it
Nothing.
moving.
Keep
Keep
it
it
moving,
moving.
right?
Keep it moving.
So when I was outside and somebody was like, "Yo, he just pulled up," I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like he could be here, I could be here. It's a public. You know what I mean? Like
That maturity level when you hit
so,
that maturity.
I'm backstage. This nigga walk in. We make eye contact. Cause I'm drunk, I'm high. I don't realize who the nigga is until we make eye contact. This nigga said, "What's up?" Right? With that like, "Oh, I'm hard." You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I'm a pacifist at the end of the day because I'm not going to jail. I got kids, right?
Facts.
Make wise
and-
decisions.
Also, where I'm at in the space, like, I have respect for the space that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking Dell hieroglyphics,
Right. Like,
nigga.
why am I gonna?
So I put my hand out. He's like, "What's up?" I put my hand out like this, right? This nigga like, "Oh, you wanna put your hand out? You wanna dap me up after you put that video out? Fuck out of here, nigga!" And then walked past me,
Wow.
right? So I said, "Bitch ass nigga," cause you's a bitch ass nigga.
Facts.
Word
Wife
up.
had the whole fucking backstage smelling like surgery ass. Like,
Talk
Smell
about
good,
it.
guys. You gotta smell good.
Hey, yo, hold on. No,
I'm just saying the
Let me throw
BBL
this-
smell is real.
Let me throw this in, man. As
But-
a real nigga, I like natural shit, man. Get away from me with all that shit, man.
Right.
You might look good with your surgery, but bitch, in a couple years, you're gonna look like shit. You heard?
So,
And
I-
going to the gym.
I study from the school of 50 Cent. So, ain't nigga, your wife will catch a straight too, nigga.
Let's
But-
get it.
Sir.
Shout out 50, man. I grew
Like,
up listening to
don't
this.
say you ain't have to say nothing to me, niggas. You wasn't on my mind. I wasn't thinking about you, and you never know when a nigga got a podcast the next day, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, shots fired
And
to
we don't
infamous
cut nothing out.
Amadeus.
Man.
We don't cut nothing.
You
in that
heard?
gas station.
And when, I
Exclusive.
posted that video that I posted on my page that anybody could go see, it wasn't just me. It's other niggas like, "Yo, I had a similar experience. He's a bitch ass nigga." So it's an objective truth that he's a bitch ass nigga. Also, his the way he behaved last night. That's not grown manly, dog. That's bitch ass nigga shit. If anything, wait till we both outside, and if you really bout it, then do something about it, nigga. But you not, cause you scared, cause you know, like even if, cause he's a, you know what I mean, he's a, I ain't gonna say big dude. He got some weight on him.
weight.
He got some insulation. You know what I'm saying, right?
I like
And
that.
I'm not a fighter.
Got
And
it.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not scared, but I'm not a fighter. But if it got to a physical altercation, let's say he even won, I would admit he won. But now you got the world on you, nigga.
That's a fact. They watching. Everybody watching. After
Like-
this
Sir.
Like the Wu don't support me in terms of promoting my music and doing verses for me at any time I need and making sure I'm everywhere they at. But if you lay a hand on me and I lose, because that's the difference. Like I can hold my own,
If,
right?
you heard?
But sometimes niggas be doing bitch shit where a nigga might lose.
Yeah.
So if I lose, now you got to worry about these niggas.
Facts.
I wouldn't want to be the nigga to have to worry about if Ghostface is looking for me, or if Ghostface family is looking for me, or if U-God's family is looking for me, or if any of the fucking Wu-Tang family is looking for me.
Right.
And that's why I have this, like, cause I mean, don't get me wrong, it's crazy niggas that would do anything. Don't get me wrong, I'm not protected eternally. I'm not invincible. But as far as this bitch ass nigga's concerned, being in the entertainment industry, he wouldn't dare put a hand on me because he knows the repercussions that would come to him. Like niggas fucking put hands on Joe Budden. You think they gonna slap you? This nigga look like an Easter Island statue. This nigga look crazy. And he one of them fucking like, yo, all right, that's it. That's all the fucking time that the nigga is
That's all he deserves.
Right? Because at the end of the day, infamous Amadeus is a bitch ass nigga. What you built, the Punchline Academy, it's all right. Shout out to you. It's a fucking bootleg Rap City in the basement, if we being honest.
Shout out to
you
you.
know? And the
out,
rappers,
Big Tigger.
only 10% of the rappers that you have up there is actually nice. Most of the niggas is your friends that's whack. Right? Oh, also this nigga, are you a fucking radio host, a videographer, or a rapper? Cause you ain't really made fucking dents in either three, except for maybe being at Shade 45, which you probably got doing something unsavory. Right? Cause you a bitch ass
Talk
nigga.
your shit.
Maybe don't
Talk
cut it,
that.
man.
Yo, I can't wait to clip this up and put it on everything.
It's coming out.
Man,
I
it's
can't
gonna be
wait.
lit. It's gonna be lit.
Yo, iNTeLL, listen, shout out Second Generation Wu, shout out Shy, shout out Weather Park, and you know what I mean? If, for y'all that don't know, that's them right there. But, you know, yeah, we on that yah shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
them. Shout out all Second Generation Wu, okay? But I want to know where your head at
Yeah,
was
I'm
when you
sorry
came
I
out with
interrupted
this.
you. Okay. Woo. I was trying to tell the truth, man. Like it finally felt like I needed to
She.
Shift the focus to Wu-Tang like I got killed. That's not real, cause I stand before you ready to drop still. Hot meals, straight to your soul, like they was Hot Wheels. I got bills and baby I'm working, but money's not real. I got
Damn.
bills. People just
Was I supposed to be rapping out loud right now? Or we gonna set
Nah, we
gonna
got
set it
you
up?
vibing. We
Yo,
vibing,
man. Make sure y'all go
Vibing
follow
out, man.
iNTeLL, man. If you're not following iNTeLL, second generation Wu,
Them lyrics
tap
is
the
crazy.
fucking.
That's what I gotta tell y'all,
Make sure
man.
y'all follow
Tap
him,
in.
man.
Okay,
Tap
so
in.
what
Let's get it.
inspired that was I need to tell my truth, man. I need to talk about these things that are happening and how I feel without being disrespectful to the OGs, right? Because there's other artists that are fucking, will choose a different route or a different method of talking about how the Wu has affected them and go in that direction. But it's like, yo, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how I feel about my father. It doesn't matter how I feel about whether the Wu is doing this or that for me. I cannot and will not say anything negative against them ever as long as I live. But as an artist, I got to be able to express myself. So, you know what I'm saying? The OGs don't talk about this part, so I will. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta
I
fucking...
think that's the beautiful thing about it. There's
people, and
now.
then I recently found out, bros, like, people think I died, bro.
No way.
People think
it because of
God's
that-
son got shot and died.
Wow.
Right? People don't. I mean, if you watch the Wu-Tang Saga, you know he lived, or maybe you think. I don't know what the fuck you think. Like that shit kind of confused shit.
That's wild.
Right? But it's like, no, I've been alive since then, and I'm me and I'm iNTeLL, nigga. Like, you know what I
really
mean?
here,
Like,
guys.
He's here.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
So, I was like,
This is not a
Yeah.
glitch in the Matrix.
And once I-
iNTeLL is here.
We have him live on the gas station,
Live in
Big Mouth
effect.
Studios. He is well alive.
this
and
is
here.
not a simulation.
Not only that, but he's
Please
breaking,
report to the bomb shelter. This is not a simulation.
and he's breaking the ice today. Let's go, man. Shout out to the gas station. Shout out
go.
to Big Mouth once again. Let's run this.
That thought or that realization had me go, people shift the focus to Wu-Tang like I got killed. That's not real because I stand before you ready to drop still. These hot mills straight to your soul like they was Hot Wheels. Like,
Oh man.
cause who didn't play with Hot Wheels from as a millennial? Who didn't play with Hot Wheels and you slip on them, or you somebody walking in and you try to like get that shit and hit
I
they
still
slip.
play
Toys
with
R Us,
Hot Wheels.
dog.
My
We
son
was
room is a mess.
Go to
Collectible.
Toys R Us to get the whole
Yo,
collection
shout out
of
to Toys R Us and
You feel
KB
me? They
Toys.
had
Shout out to
every Hot
KB
Wheels.
Toys, man.
I mean,
One car was too many.
That was an amazing answer, but can we segue into something a little different, Dice? Can we get iNTeLL to maybe, I don't know, maybe even you, can I throw a little beat on? Can y'all, like, I don't know, just whatever comes to mind type thing?
Oh, but these
Yeah.
mics is on, right, James?
Yeah, the mics is on.
Yeah, I'm with whatever, man. I don't know.
Depends on the,
Damn.
do y'all want, wait, honestly, do y'all want to do this beat?
I don't.
So then let's pick a
It's too
different
high.
beat.
I do
pick a
a hook or
different
something.
beat,
Let me
different
get a
beat,
hook
different
on.
beat.
No,
Which
stick
one-
up
what do we
beat.
want? What do we want?
Anything, I don't know.
So
Whatever.
slow.
Shout out to Stick Up, man. I
Yo,
think
yo,
we
you
do
know
that.
what? Let's get a stick up beat on right now.
Let's get
Hold
Stick
on.
Up, man.
you
Shout out
feel.
to
Alright.
Yeah,
Let's
original.
Stick Up.
Let's get some
Hey, yo,
original
we
shit
live,
that y'all
man, so
own.
we can run it.
Let's get some shit y'all own.
Yeah, we got
Play
it.
some shit y'all own.
do it.
Ownership. Ownership. 100% forever.
A lot of Dice music and production's been from shout out to Stick Up.
Yeah.
That's the guy. Okay, let's see what he's got.
Yeah, shout out my man Stick Up, man. You know the
Hey.
vibe.
It's a vibe.
Hey, it's dope, man. It's fire. Hey,
Yeah, I can fuck with
look.
this.
Okay. Whenever you guys start, I'm gonna come off you. I'm gonna do a hook
Okay.
on what you talking about. Let's
Okay.
get it.
All right. The hook god.
Yeah.
It would just
Uh-huh.
It would just shock you how I got through getting shot through my own body. A playing a sport be changing my walk. Life is hard. It would just shock you how I got through.
Let's go.
Yo. Hold up. I said. It would just shock you how I got through getting shot through my own body. Or playing a sport will be changing my walk. Life is hard, I'm playing Monopoly. I'ma be king, so kissing the ring. Popping that pussy like you on a Molly. My only hobby, just listen to Poppy. 2 Kietis, almost volley, almost. Live in the dungeon, my heart is a black box. Lungs black from the cash crop. Run fast from the bad cops. Do the running man with the gun in hand. Smart cop named Cunningham. Dishing out all the punishment, but only God's try to punish man. See, bitch, I'm popping like Jon Snow. Told death, LOL, you Waldo. Booking.com, booking.yeah. Going hard wherever I go. When B.O.B. is just a sideshow with some crusty clowns in the Tahoe. Niggas flocko, have gato. I be trying to focus on my nachos. I be scared to let the light in, but it's lit now. I'm enlightened. Used to grin while committing sin, trying to get to M's like Bison. I'm a heavyweight like Tyson, but I write bars, no biting. Use lightning when I'm writing, so I'm worshipped by the Vikings.
Oh, we down, oh, we know it's Backstabbers out here, we don't know who to trust. I said this road is full of lies and them cheaters, just like the lions and high. I said, look, when you down, all you know is backstabbers in this world, you don't know who to trust. Yeah, this road is full of lions and them cheaters, just like the jungle full of lions and hyenas. Yeah, you know this shit. Let's go. Damn.
Yo, man, let's go, man. You know, maybe we see a collaboration in the future, man.
Hey, yo,
Absolutely.
Let's link.
Let's
Let's get it going.
It's lightweight, man.
It's fire,
Listen,
man.
bro.
It's
So,
been
you
an honor
know,
to be.
we done been sitting down for a while. We done touched a lot of different subjects. Tell the people something you want them to know before we end the show. Maybe some projects, some stuff you got going on, or just
Okay.
some motivational
Something
words.
that you're
however
working
you
on, maybe
feel.
the next
Let them know.
project that you're working on or something.
Anything.
What do I want the people to know?
I know they got the Wu show and all that. Like, you know.
What do I
That
want
Wu
the
show was
Yeah.
lit, man. We need another one of those, man. It wasn't
Okay.
enough for that.
So, the Wu-Tang is gonna be performing in Japan for the first time in years. Like since I got shot. The same year I got shot is the same year they performed in Japan.
Damn.
Right? 1994. So I feel like, yo, my father should have been with me in the hospital, but this nigga was in Japan. Anyway, I'm trying to go to Japan, right? So if there's anybody out there that wants to collaborate with me in terms of sponsorship, you know what I'm saying, brands, I'll wear whatever your brand is while I'm doing my thing in Japan.
Make sure
If
y'all
I may
tap
interrupt,
in, man.
Enzo.
Make sure you
Yes, sir.
tap in while he's out there,
And
man.
tap in with him when he's out there.
Tap
Listen,
in.
this is probably even on another level a better, like an amazing experience for you because you are heavily into anime,
Yes, sir.
artwork, all the Japanese kind of vibe. I've seen you out there and you know what I mean, dressed up in like Yu-Gi-Oh outfits and different such. So is that going to be something that you're going to tap into while you're out there in Japan?
Absolutely. I'm
Alright.
bringing the Goku fit.
Anime world, right?
I'm bringing the Goku fit. Shout out to Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. Dragon Ball Z is a huge inspiration to me. I like to say Goku's my real dad, but that's kind of disrespectful.
Yo, I got the anime outfit in the backseat of my car right now.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
can put it on?
They absolutely. Nigga, let's go. We go to Comic-Con right now. But I'm going to Japan, so if anybody wants to support that, and you know, because I'm doing a whole vlog, I'm filming everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need some threads. I'm gonna need some shit, brands, collaborations to shine while I'm out there.
Tap in, guys.
As far as music is concerned, right now I got a new EP out called Shoot the Glass based on the Die Hard universe. Check that out. As far as second generation Wu shit, we are the paper the ink ain't even dry on the paperwork yet.
Okay.
But so I'll say this. I won't say too much, but I'll say this.
Okay.
We are working with a very prestigious vinyl company, and we're going to be releasing the second generation Wu first album Hereditary exclusively on vinyl this summer.
I need that.
You heard it.
DJ Simply 201 need one of those.
Yeah.
With
You heard it here first at the gas station, bro.
Only at the gas station.
With first time I've said that, yes.
Exclusive.
With tracks that have some unreleased tracks and some tracks that have never been on vinyl before. I'm super excited about that because it's an honor to be on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. And as far as my filmmaking shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on this project called Z, you know what I'm saying? Working with Dice, we cooking it. And
Shout out Ricky,
make
shout
sure
out
y'all,
Puff Social, baby.
yes sir, make
know
sure
the
y'all look
vibe.
out for that.
They need me in there, man. I need to be
Absolutely,
in
the
there.
more the merrier, the more the merrier. And we about to really turn up, you know, in the filmmaking world with everything that we got planned. Yeah, just you know, keep put me in your algorithms, man. iNTeLL.music on Instagram and iNTeLL iNTeLL on all platforms. You know, I'm keeping a steady stream of dope music coming, so check me out.
Oh, man,
Definitely.
make sure y'all tap in.
Definitely make sure y'all tap in, you heard? So, man, you know, I got something in here, too, you heard? This tequila, too.
That's more liquor.
This more liquor right here.
Oh,
it's only
shit.
right. It's
Episode
only
of the
right.
gas station.
The gas station.
Almost has no ending
Yeah,
because
man.
every car needs fuel.
Listen, man.
I was like, is that weed or is that
no.
liquor?
It's
Or
liquor.
is it
It's tequila,
petrol?
too. That was tequila, dog.
We don't get it twisted. We got the weed too, though.
Be careful. Make sure that
Listen, man.
Trump
Yeah,
don't
whatever
see
you
you.
do
make
not
sure
light up a cigarette
Make sure
right
Trump
now.
don't know you got your own oil.
Yo, you heard? I'm gonna be in trouble if they come get this shit. Listen, man. How I get this shit out? That's a fact. What the hell?
You might have to hit the pump in the bottom, no?
This shit, hold up, man.
Or just twist that cap and roll it
Go
up.
like that, look at that. There you go.
Even at the gas station, we had bloopers,
All right, here
man.
we go. Woo, thank you.
Oh, there we go, baby.
All right, I'm gonna wait for
Yo,
y'all.
listen, man. It's only right that we gas up for the last fucking time.
I said the OGs
Y'all
don't
gonna
talk
have to
about
push
this
to
part.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm about to...
He said I went to Brown.
Yo,
Yo,
need this shit.
this
Yo,
the
Mo,
closest
fix it
to
up.
Hennessy, you heard?
Listen, man. I want to give a special shout out to EVR Studios. Shout out Dub R. He's doing something amazing over there with artists where they got like a writers camp, a music camp on the weekends. Definitely tap in. They got something fire going out there. So shout out to EVR Studios. And you know, it's our first show, man, in the motherfucking gas station. I got my co-host Mo Bucks. I got DJ Simply, man. I got a
honor,
wonderful
man. It's been an honor
guest,
to be here.
iNTeLL, second generation
Yes,
Wu.
sir.
You know, I got my people in the building behind the cam, steady hands, my brothers. I love them. You know the shit. NYC, what up? You know the shit. Hulk, Duffel Bags, James. But successful first show, and I just want to say, you know, tune in, man. We got a lot of different things coming, a lot of different artists, and you know, Dice the Hood Guard. We signing out, baby. I'ma let everybody else sign out, and we gonna take this motherfucking fuel up.
One God, you heard?
It's only one
The
God,
Hood God,
baby.
baby.
Mo Bucks, let them know what's up, Mo.
You already know,
Signing out.
man. Top in, man. Blessed for Life 2424 IG. You know where it is, man. Let's get it.
Simply, you got a few words?
Yeah, I definitely got a few words. Basically, shout out to Dice, shout out to Mo, shout out to iNTeLL. This was an amazing first show. A bunch of artists artistically just doing their own thing in their own lanes. God bless everybody. We don't want nothing bad for anybody. We just want to prosper and rise up, and we want anybody that wants to come with us to join.
Unity, baby. Shout out Big Mouth, baby.
Yes.
Prosper, you heard?
It's been an honor to be here. I thank y'all again for having me. Shout out to everybody in this room. Great production. I hope to come back on the 100th episode. Y'all gotta have me back on the 100th
Right.
episode.
Yes, sir.
We doing big fucking things.
We appreciate
Shout out
you
to my
breaking the ice,
second
man.
generation Wu brothers and sisters. And the music is coming and it's glorious. Let's go. Salute.
Stay tuned, baby.
Big shout out to Raekwon, man. You gotta pass by Sneaker Hut, man. We gotta get another pair of Wallaby Clarks. You know what time it is.
Hey, yo, shout out Sneaker Hub. Make sure you
Big
holler
shout
at
out to-
us if you want to be featured on the gas station, if you want to sponsor our shows, if you want us to promote your merch, holler at us, man. You feel me? Like, this
Yeah.
ain't going to be low for long. We going high,
Nope.
baby.
And
Yo.
if you need some beats, that shout out to Stick Up, man.
Cash App. Make sure y'all holler at them. Gotta
Yeah.
get that Cash App.
Everything, baby.
Fucking prize picks. Holler at them. Fucking, what is it? AG1? Fucking AG1. Holler at them.
Yeah.
You know this
right.
deal, man.
Fucking free, what is it? Freecash.com.
Anything, baby.
Freecash.com.
You heard?
Even
Anything. Yo, you already know.
We
Here at the
zelly.
gas station. We signing out. We about to go fuel up on some other shit. Shout out James, Big Mouth Studio, DJ Simply on the 1 and 2s.
Can't
Mo
forget about
Bucks,
DJ, man.
my
Let's
man
go.
iNTeLL, the whole family in the building. Stay tuned, baby. We got something great here going.
And shout out to Dion, Pedro, everybody that's part of the
Shout out
family,
D.I.,
Duffel
you know,
Bags.
Yes, sir.
This
You
is the
feel me?
screenshot right here. This is the thumbnail right here. 1, 2, 3. Bah!